Okay, welcome back to Crusade on Candy Kingdom. As usual, I am your Dungeon Weaver, Raven. It's a pleasure, as always. We are on session 9 of this campaign. And I'm once again joined by these three.
I'm Danielle, I play Igneas.
I'm Zack, I play Kit.
I'm Holly, I play Trolli.
Once again, you guys refuse to make yours rhyme in any way. And I'm going to remind you every week to think of a way to make them rhyme until you do.
Do I get a luck point for my name rhyming?
How many luck points do you have right now?
I have, and I quote, never mind. I have 3.
Okay. So the answer to that is no, you do not.
It's okay. It's fine.
So where we left off, you guys had a big rendezvous with Fudge. Finally, he told you... Oh yeah, roll your luck numbers. Your luck numbers, not your nuck numbers.
Nuck
Okay,
numbers.
okay, I'll take that number.
81, not bad.
Wait. Oh, that's a D8. Hang on.
Very cool.
Jesus Christ.
That thing tried to escape.
21.
Very cool.
92.
Very cool.
81.
Very cool. We're actually going to do a little bit of an exercise.
Like, do you want me to
Everybody do their nose, touch their nose. Danielle was last. Danielle, you are going to recap last session while I go grab something from upstairs that I assured you I had everything from upstairs.
What
I
is it?
can't
Go get
recap
it.
last session
Why can't you?
as effectively.
So you're just not paying attention.
What do you need? I'll go get it.
It's on my desk, just a notebook. And then on your left, like right now, there's a bunch of pencils. So since my players don't pay attention, I'll do it. So essentially, you guys rendezvoused with Fudge. He explained a number of things to you. He assured you that Heath was indeed a fake. He told you what a Gumpla was. You guys told him that you need to bring him in dead or alive, preferably alive, so they can kill him. Pretty much just a lot of Fudge's biography is what you got. He also told you guys that he knew where to get a ruby stone for you. It would be in Variety Bog with Dorota, and so, yeah, that works. And so it became up to you guys if you wanted to go to Variety Bog first to get the ruby stone, or bring Fudge in to get like the brown cinnamon salt. Thank you very much, Holly. Literally, just because I have so many things to have open on my tablet today, I need a piece of paper.
If you want, we can grab the little whiteboard from my thing. Okay.
I already got enough wet erase all over my hands earlier. I'm not doing it again. I'd rather just use a pencil and paper like a good little schoolboy.
Fair enough.
So, you guys chose Variety Bog first. The Chocolate Castle second. You then went to sleep. At one point, before Fudge, there was something in Trolli's window, but she did not care to investigate it, so we don't know anything about it. Trolli and Fudge had a talk that could have been had in like 5 minutes over the course of like half an hour, because they both fumbled quite a bit, but they are dating now, and they did share a bed last night.
Why am I being attacked?
And so we pick up the next morning. The two of you are in a room together, so it's up to you who wakes up first and who does what. But we're picking up the next day. And then, because I fucked up again, they leveled up after I ended the recording last time.
Right.
Correct.
I will get up and head downstairs.
Okay. It's pretty early in the morning, so the place just opened, so it's just Beth down there and like 1 or 2 older people eating breakfast.
Okay. I'll go and order some food, and then are the older people like just old people, or
Yeah,
are
they're
old
just like
people
a-
like me?
Older than you, like you're middle-aged, they're elderly.
Okay.
Like they're here for the early bird special.
Right.
Like they're just sharing a meal together.
Then I'll go sit somewhere and eat.
Okay. Beth will just give you like 2 eggs and some bacon. She'll be like, "Oh, good morning, Kit." Like,
Morning.
hopefully whatever was going on last night went well for everyone. Let me know if you need anything else. We have plenty of coffee, so.
Will do. Actually, yes, can I get some coffee?
Oh, yeah, sure thing. And she, like, gives you some black coffee as well as some creamer and sugar if you want it.
He'll just take it black.
Alright, cool.
What does that cost?
Nothing. She doesn't ask you for anything. Igneas, what do you do?
Maybe a little bit later I'll also get up. I don't need to eat, but I can still head downstairs. I mean...
Okay. You head downstairs. There's still, an elderly couple sharing breakfast together. And Kit is... Are you, like, at the bar eating, or did you just grab a table?
I just kind of grabbed a table.
Okay. Then there's Kit at a table, and Beth gives you, like, a good morning, Igneas, like, from the bar.
Kind of, like, wave.
Did you want anything?
Do you have any juices? Like...
A couple juice. I've got apple juice, orange juice.
Orange juice would be really good.
Yeah, sure thing. And she gets you a glass of orange juice. She puts like a little umbrella in it for you. It's red to match your body.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
If I tried to pick it up, I would probably just accidentally...
Oh, it's super dainty.
Yeah. I'd like try my best not to touch it.
Yeah.
As I'm drinking from the cup.
Okay.
I'll probably take a seat next to Kit, I guess.
Okay.
I feel like it's one of those bar stools, and you sit down, and I...
A little while passes, and Trolli, you wake up. Mm-hmm. You're all bundled in other covers, whereas next to you is Fudge, who is still fully clothed, sleeping on top of the covers. And he's snoring.
Nerd.
Well, firstly, I wake up and I wonder why God hates me for bullying me earlier.
Fair enough. Green Ma shows up and she's like, "You stole my man, bitch. I had the hots for him."
Oh.
That was the twist. No, I'm kidding.
Is this man snoring?
Not like more of like a
So I'd say like a peepaw snore? Like
no, like a slight, like a dopey breathing snore, like. And he's comped the fuck out.
She's probably just gonna sit up and like just wait, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe play with his hair a little bit after a while. She gets bored.
Start playing Candy Crush on the phone.
Not organized that game anywhere. So you just let him sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
He clearly needs it.
Okay, we'll cut back downstairs then. You guys are sharing breakfast. The elderly couple is still eating their own food. Do you do anything?
Is there anyone else in the tavern, or is it like just...
It's just this elderly couple.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and struggle to eat my eggs with my left hand.
Cool.
And then I guess once we're done eating, I'll just be like, we should probably check on Trolli. She hasn't come down yet.
Shouldn't we leave her alone, do you think, a little bit longer?
Maybe.
So we cut back upstairs to Trolli.
Okay.
It's been like 45 minutes now,
Okay. Then
and Fudge starts to stir a little bit.
then I'll just lightly shove the shoulder, like, just like a gentle, like, okay, time to wake up.
Hey. Oh, he's like, his hat's not here because it's on the bedside table.
Cool.
Literally in real life and in the, he doesn't sleep with it on.
Very nice. Don't sleep with everything
You
else.
said he slept fully clothed.
That's true, you did.
All right, he's sleeping with the hat over his face.
Should I get your hat?
I'd appreciate it. Makes it easier to get in character.
I'd appreciate it.
Well, good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sweet pea.
How'd you sleep?
Yeah, I slept okay.
You slept with all your clothes on?
Well, I
That
didn't,
could not have been a comfortable situation.
I didn't have any pajamas, so. And I didn't want to be presumptuous that you want to see me in my underwear.
Fair enough, I suppose.
What did you sleep in?
If I say a tank top and underwear, is that gonna make?
What did you sleep in?
A tank top and underwear.
He steals a couple glances and is like, rat. What time is it?
What time is it, God?
It's, well, seeing as you stalled,
Sorry.
it's like 10.
It's about 10 in the morning.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad. Sorry, God is fighting down a real yawn after that fake one.
I can tell.
He, gets up, kind of brushes himself off a little bit, and just kind of starts, like, grabbing his belongings from around your bedroom.
Okay, then I guess she'll get up and get dressed and get ready.
Roll me a perception check.
It's a 10.
Okay. Cool. So
Cool.
the both of you get ready. He puts his hat on, grabs his whip, realizes he doesn't really have any other belongings on him, and he goes like, "Listen, sweet pea. I could meet you downstairs, or we could go together. I'm pretty new to all this courtship thing.
Well, give me 2 shakes and I'll go down there with you.
Alrighty."
Shakes, huh?
Everything going good over there?
Yeah, I know everything's going great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just new.
Do you have questions? I don't understand.
And no, I've only ever been taught by my folks how to do this. I've never done it. On top of that, they prep you for like having a bride someday to rule an empire with, and I'm not ready to marry you, nor do I want to rule an empire. So this is all uncharted territory for me.
Well,
Not that I wouldn't want to do that someday. Not the empire part. Not, you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. Well, I think you're going to get the hang of it real quick. You seem to got the hang of leaving home real quick, didn't you? You adapt really well,
I suppose.
so you'll be fine.
Right. Okay.
And then she'll finish getting ready.
Okay. And so after a few more minutes, Fudge and Trolli both make their way downstairs, and you guys see them come down together at the same time.
There they are.
Like, I have to specify that.
I'll probably look up as they're coming down and wave.
You would also know that where you guys are staying in, when you left in the morning, Fudge was clearly not sleeping on the couch. Clearly wasn't in your bedroom. And there's only one other bedroom in the little place. So, just wanted to make that clear.
I think we know.
Yeah.
I feel like
I was going to say, with as much as fumbling back and forth as there was last night, I'm surprised they weren't eavesdropping.
Were you eavesdropping?
Probably.
Alright, cool.
I mean, I did say that he yelled, "Just kiss," through the
Right.
wall, so.
There it is. Oh, thanks for joining us, Musket.
It's the tavern cat.
Yeah. Upon
Chunk of Beth that got removed.
upon seeing Beth, Fudge gives you a quick pat on the shoulder and then goes over to talk to Beth.
All right.
And they're just kind of talking between themselves
Give
and
him a nod and
clearly connecting since the last time they saw each other, which was prior to everything with Bohemian.
yeah.
just sit down with them. Good morning. How everybody doing?
All right.
Yourself?
I'm pretty good, I suppose.
Thought so.
What?
So, anything to announce?
Anyway, that depends, I suppose. What do you think I have to announce?
I don't know. You and Fudge were talking for a long time, and
Oh, you heard that?
he certainly didn't sleep on the couch.
You came down the stairs together.
Don't be like this. Lord above all my... okay, fine. We may or may not be trying the whole dating thing.
Finally.
Don't be like this.
I'm glad for you, Trolli.
Thank you, Igneas.
I'm glad for Fudge too, but he's not here right now, so I will have to tell him
Is
that
he not like 2
time.
feet away?
He's talking to
Yeah,
somebody.
he's across the tavern.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he would appreciate it if you told him that. And then you over here with your sass. Don't agree with it like that.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh my goodness.
I'm an old man, that's all I have left.
Sass and jokes that don't land.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you think I'm trying to learn how to make the jokes land?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So after a few minutes, really quick, just because there's been a lot of back and forth between you and Fudge.
Mm-hmm.
You gave Fudge the locket.
Yes.
He gave you the scarf, but you gave it back,
I
right?
gave the scarf back because I told him he would need it if we were going to be sneaky in the Empire.
Right. Okay.
And especially if the guards are looking for him.
Right.
So he does, in fact, have his hat and scarf.
Okay.
And I am
Oh,
but a
Jesus.
bare, naked child.
Just wanted to make sure. Not that that's relevant right now, but it might be relevant later, so I want to know. At least my other 2 players have been pretty consistent with what equipment they keep on them. So...
Well, for the most part.
I mean,
True, yeah, he did lose an arm.
Why is God bullying me today?
I don't think I've changed my equipment at all.
I got a cool smite, but one would say it cost me an arm, but not a leg.
Yeah?
You could have a luck point.
Yes!
That was pretty good. It's not even that funny.
I guess I just caught you at the perfect time.
It kind of did.
Because I was like, yeah, for some reason that's only half the expression, you weirdo, and like then it clicked. Like, he's like, I've heard an arm and a leg. What? Why not a leg? Oh, like because I did.
Jesus Christ, Raven.
Because I almost got mad. I was gonna be
So
like,
at first
do you want it to do more damage? Like I don't.
So first it was a fake laugh, and then
First it
turned
was
into
like, yeah, you're fucking dumb. It was like, as I went to be like, you fucking idiot, like after the fake laugh, it finally clicked.
Wait, no, that was funny.
I'm the idiot. So after a few minutes, you guys are chatting. And the Fudge wanders over, and he's clearly like a little emotional, just because, you know, his surrogate sister is safe. And he's like, he's got a plate. He sits down next to Trolli. The plate has double the eggs your plate had on it. Then he puts it between the 2 of you.
Aw.
And he's like, alright, so we're headed to Variety Bog today. From here, it's like a day's journey.
So we'll get there at night.
We'll get there at night.
Should we camp somewhere along the way and head out there in the day, or
Well-
should we try to do a nighttime attack?
That's a good question, old dog. I see we have 2 possibilities. Either we can camp somewhere along the way and then arrive there in the morning, or we can go straight to Variety Bog, get there tonight, and go to what remains of my club for the night, and then from there do an attack in the early morning.
I think that sounds better.
Yeah, wouldn't staying in the club be safer?
Safer, if not a bit more depressing, but
Well, I guess that depends on if you want to stay the night.
I'm as competent as I feel. It is namely the 3 of you that are going on this journey to quite literally save the world. So I'm just trying to assist you in any way I can.
rooms at the club would help, definitely.
It'll be good
We shouldn't
to...
mount an attack like this after a full day of travel. We'll already be a little bit worn down.
That's a good point, Igneas.
It'll be good to see if there's anything salvageable there as well.
Fair point. All right. So, I guess I will go wait in your cart. How fancy it looks. I'm sure I can find it with my scarf I can just sneak right in the back. I haven't traveled with y'all, so I don't know if you have any preference on how you like to situate yourselves, but unfortunately, under the assumption one of y'all usually sits in the back with big man over here, you're going to have to cram yourselves into the front seat for this. So
Normally I would say for you to ride in the front seat next to Trolli, but seeing as we're trying to keep you hidden...
we can make that transition once we're over the border. But, well, with my scarf, I guess we could risk it.
I
No,
would
you
say
need to stay in the
stay in the
back.
back for now.
That's...
No,
Okay,
the only
alright.
preference that we really have as far as who sits where in the cart is that I can't sit in the front.
And I can't drive.
So I have to drive.
right. Okay, well, I will, see you guys in a bit, then.
Well, I'm not gonna let him go alone.
I'm just going to go get in the back of the car.
Fine.
If I slip out there by myself, you know, way easier for people not to look at me with my scarf on. But if I'm part of a crowd and they're looking at the crowd where the three of y'all don't have a scarf on,
Honestly, that
Cling
makes
to the
more
back of
sense to me.
Igneas.
I could be Igneas' cape.
Do golems typically wear clothing of any kind?
No, Bohemian is a rare exception. That should have been the first sign he was a
But I
psychopath.
think I would look cool in a cape.
Just please be safe.
Do you want me to hitch a ride on your back, or do you want me to go now?
You can try my back.
All right, whenever we get going, I will hitch a ride.
Right.
And he goes back to eating. As you guys are just chatting, the owner comes back in to Beth, and he's got like a little mallet in one hand and like a fistful of nails in the other. And he kind of like argues with Beth for, not argues, but is like clearly frustrated about something and is like kind of grumbling to Beth, and then notices that you guys are there and walks over to you.
Oh.
It was Raglius, right?
Raglius.
Well, good morning.
Raglius?
Morning. You guys weren't doing anything. Listen, you guys are quite nice, and I'm happy to help you in any way I can, but you guys weren't messing with my windows in any way, were you?
No.
No.
Or hanging
No.
things out of them?
No.
One of the bedrooms has a couple of shingles missing around the window and some scratch marks on it.
With our bedroom?
Yeah. Well, one of the bedrooms in your little condo.
Which one?
He describes the one you'd be...
is
the
it
one on the
I was
left.
gonna say, is it the one on the left immediately?
Yeah.
That's the room I was in.
Were you doing anything?
No, but would I remember half seeing, like in my peripheral, the thing in the window?
Up to you, I guess. Roll me a history check.
That's a 15 on the dice.
Yeah, you remember that, like, you thought you saw something.
I could have sworn I saw something in the window last night, but I passed it off as nothing.
It was the night before last.
The night before last.
Well,
And you got me worried now.
unless either one of you were messing with my building,
No.
Maybe was it a goblin, perhaps?
I don't know. But if you hear anything, let me know, I guess. Any kind of vandalism around town. I don't know how long you guys are staying, but,
Was there any scratch marks on the windowsill?
well, yeah.
And the missing shingles? Was it... I'm gonna go take a look real quick.
Alrighty.
I'll meet you out at the cart.
You leave with him. Fudge kind of looks to you, and he's like, "Wait, babe, you had something in your window?"
I thought I saw something for like a moment in the side of my vision, but
And you didn't think to check. Between Bohemian and people looking for me, and quite possibly Heath keeping an eye on you, let's try to be a little more wary of anyone.
Right. I didn't think about it.
I mean, you don't have anyone following you to your knowledge, do you?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Well, I mean, normally I'd tell you to be cautious, but, you know, in your case specifically, I'd appreciate if you were careful.
I will do
Not
my
that I don't
best.
care about you, Iggy. I do,
course.
but, I mean, you know,
But I didn't see anything outside my window.
rat. We'll cut to you and him outside. And you just kind of like, yep, there it is. And there's a ladder leading up next to the window. You don't really need to go up it, but make me a perception check. That's just what he was on to fix it.
11.
Yeah, there's like a couple shingles around the window missing. There's some scratch marks. Like
The scratch marks, does it look like the scratch marks from like a grappling hook?
you would know that given your time in the military.
That looks like someone used a grappling hook to climb the side of the building.
Well, I would assume so. I mean, you know, there's no damage anywhere below it, so I'd assume for one reason or another they were up there. I had thought maybe you guys were doing something.
No.
I mean, I didn't tell anyone you were here, so I guess I'm left to assume that they were after something of mine, which I don't appreciate. But, you know, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Do you have a phone number we'd be able to contact in case anything happens later?
I mean, I've got the front desk.
Can I get that number? And just in case something happens, I'll give you ours as well.
He reaches down into a belt he has on that has tools, and he just takes out a business card for the tavern and gives it to you.
Okay. Kid will, like, take a piece of paper or something. Actually, do I even have paper? I'm sure I do. Yeah, I've got stuff from my Dungeoneer's pack. I'll just kind of like write on a piece of paper our phone number and say, if anything happens further, give us a call. We'll try to come back and help.
Okay, well, appreciate it, I suppose.
I can't help but feel partially responsible, obviously. And,
I'm sure it's not your fault.
well, let us know if anything bad happens.
Okay. And he just starts climbing up the ladder to keep working on fixing it.
Okay. Kid will go back inside, or if they're already at the cart, he'll go to the cart.
Do you guys head for the cart?
Sure.
Once we're all there, we can head for the cart.
Alright, so on your way out, Fudge, like, and like, hitches up on your back, wraps himself around your neck, and his scarf, he loosens it a little bit, so it kind of goes down his back a little bit, and it looks like you just have a really... If anybody were to take a glance at you, it looks like you have an absurdly small cape. If anybody looked for more than a second, and his scarf would prevent that from happening, you have a man tangling on your back?
As I walk around the corner, oh, nice cape. Wait.
Right, you guys know it's like what it is, so you can kind of see past the scarf, but even then it's like,
Tiny
okay,
cape.
yeah, like,
Batman cape?
Fudge,
So
you look
I'll-
like a really cool cape right now.
I'll go straight to the cart, obviously.
Then you just like sit down.
Yeah,
like, face
sit
out,
down, like,
and then you just
and
fucking
you
like
can let go.
yeah. And Fudge is like, good plan, Igneas. That worked real well.
It wasn't my plan.
I'm trying to give you credit for something, big man.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for letting me borrow your neck, I guess.
No problem. Do you want to borrow it some other time?
If the need arises,
I can hand it to you.
your neck?
Yeah.
Right, yes, you are a golem. Right, I forgot you could do that. I've never
Look, man, I'm sticking my neck out for you.
I've never seen one of y'all do that, so I forgot you could.
We can.
Huh.
It's just not as convenient.
What are y'all talking about?
Nothing.
The kid climbs up onto the driver's seat. Weird stuff.
What in the world?
He was gonna hand me his neck.
Why are you about to hand him his neck?
I said I could. I wasn't about to do it.
Oh wait, so you were just making the offer and then you weren't gonna follow? That's kind of mean, Igneas.
Well, if you wanted me to do it,
I
I
thought
would
I
have
was
followed up
telling
on the
about
offer,
this.
but you didn't say yes.
Right, but we should get going.
Anyway, y'all have an interesting conversation.
Kid's gonna kind of like lean back and like kind of lean through the little flap and say, the scratch marks on the window were grappling hook marks.
Okay, so
Do I hear that?
So I was wrong then. That actually worries me more.
Are you trying to tell me somebody's trying to get in my window?
Yes.
Ah.
well,
You're
Or
wonderful.
at least watching.
technically we don't know if they were after Trolli specifically or one of y'all.
We were trying to get in through her window, though.
True, but it might just be that's the window they happen to choose.
Well, no, because then why won't they just choose the balcony?
Because the balcony has a giant glass door leading into an open living room. If you're trying to sneak in, take it from a man who has committed quite a few robberies in Variety Bog in my time, and you have heisted with. Did we sneak in through the front door or the window?
Guess we did not.
Love you.
Goodness.
The only time we ever used the balcony was when we were raiding something, in which case we were usually going with at least 6 of us.
In which case it would make sense. You wouldn't have to stealth once you're there.
My point being, we technically don't know if it was somebody looking for you or any one of y'all. And technically, it might not even been for y'all. It might just be a coincidence. I don't know. All we know is they weren't looking for me because I wasn't there. Or at least I feel safer knowing I don't think they were looking for me.
I doubt it. And they would have no way of knowing that you two...
Exactly.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it or think about it, to be honest. Let's just go. She'll start up Milky Way like a fucking engine.
Aha! I have been immobile for a day because you guys spent like 2 days here. It wasn't very fun for me. Kind of sucked, actually. The other cows are not nearly as fun to talk to.
Actually,
they look funny and have long faces.
Before we get going, can I give Milky Way a treat?
What kind of treat?
Like carrots or an apple or something?
I want that apple.
Give her an apple.
Oh. The delicacy. The juices.
And then I'll give her a good pat.
Yes.
And then
Yes!
That was way too well.
get back on the cart and start driving.
On the road again. Actually, Milky Way's like singing a little bit. That apple really did it for her, let me tell you.
I would like to think that Fudge is like, she's really talkative. What the fuck?
Yeah, Fudge is like, are you alright with the cow?
She does this sometimes.
Why are we in it being pulled by a cow?
Because I don't got a horse.
Because Milky Way is far better than any horse ever could be.
With the amount of confidence you just said that with, I am inclined to believe you.
It's true.
Well, she is a little terrifying.
Judging by them talking to her, apparently she's terrified.
She is terrifying.
She's a little scary.
As most women are. Anyway.
What?
What?
I'm not scary.
You can be sometimes.
Yes.
When you're a bear.
Well, that's different.
Well, you can be scared.
How is that different?
Sometimes the way you look at me is scary. Or at least
How?
it scares me. It's not scary.
Well, how do I look at you?
Like that.
He pulls the card. Igneas, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. Do you have a heart?
Physically?
Yeah.
Like, DM, do I have a heart?
No.
I don't think you have any organs.
I didn't
No.
think so, but I can apparently, like, it doesn't always make sense.
Golems don't need to breathe, do they?
Maybe.
Like, if a golem went underwater, would it start dying?
You don't know.
Do I know?
You don't know either.
Oh, damn, cool.
You can test it.
Let's test it.
Can I drown and just dive bomb into the ocean?
Okay, no. What I'm going to say is, no, we don't have a heart.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, does it feel like you have a heart? Like
What do you mean?
do sometimes you get this, like, fluttering? You know, maybe you're not the best person for me to talk to this about, but frankly, Kit is up there with her, so...
No. I thought Igneas was going to be like, you mean anxiety?
I actually was about to say something along those lines.
You mean terror? Like...
Charlie scared you?
Sometimes I feel like Kit does the old man thing where he's like sitting in the driver's seat and he like nods off. And then when somebody says his name, he's like, what? Like,
the scenery changes in the car, and he's like, I was watching that.
Sure you were. Go back to bed.
that is sweet.
Yeah, the whole reason you technically don't sleep at night is because you keep nodding off during the day.
I like that explanation.
Listen, Igneas, maybe you're not the best person to talk to about this, but
Why
I
not?
got no one else to talk to about it.
Just turn around in the seat.
I think I don't know if you've caught on to this, but
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like, I really like Trolli.
Oh, I know.
Right.
I'm happy for you, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Listen, I've only known a few golems in my time, but have you ever, liked anyone?
Not in a romantic way, no.
Well, I mean,
I don't. To be fair, I'm 4.
well,
Maybe I just haven't met someone yet.
Well, fair enough, but a lot can happen in 4 years.
Well, yes.
My life is completely different than what it was 3 years ago.
True.
4 years ago, my father was alive.
4 years ago, I was not alive.
There you go. Point being, while you may only be 4, let's not discredit what you might have gotten done in those 4 years.
Oh, yeah. What I mean is, as far as any romantic feelings might be involved, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't met someone yet.
Right. I mean, do you think you have, the capacity?
I've seen it happen to others before.
Well, yeah. What, do you think you have the capacity?
I'm not sure.
I mean...
Maybe I could.
Well, do you know, what do you think they're whispering about up there?
I don't know, y'all are talking kind of loud. This is only
you're very
cloth
much not
curtain.
quiet.
Shut up.
The only
Anyway.
thing separating you is a cloth piece.
You peek your head in you guys aren't being quiet. Shut up. Get out.
Y'all are really not being quiet.
This is the balcony all over again.
Igneas, I don't know. How to put this? I'm a pretty open-minded guy, right? I have never once looked down on a golem or anything like that because of what
I'm
y'all are.
very aware.
But I thought I knew a lot about golems, and after Bohemian, it feels like I know very little about golems.
Well, I can relate to that in a way because there are things that I didn't know about golems that I've learned because of Bohemian.
Like what?
I didn't know that it's possible to speak to the planet, first of all.
I didn't know that either, so thank you for elaborating. What does that mean? Like that tree over there. Are you implying that you could talk to that tree? What's
Not-
that tree's name?
Not exactly. It's more. It's similar to what you call Aknau.
Okay.
It's similar to that, but it's
I
instead
don't
of.
believe in Aknau personally.
Oh well, neither do I. But it's similar to that, but real.
I just realized I should check in if Charlie believes in Aknau. That might lead to some complications if she is a devout believer, and I personally, if Aknau did exist, a lot of the atrocities in the world wouldn't have happened. So that's just
Cuts
my
back
opinion.
to us up front, and we're like, "Yeah, I go to church every Sunday." How about you? Like,
She's like, honestly, there's really the whole him killing his dad thing I could look past, but if he's not willing to go to church, we're gonna have a problem. Peepaw really did instill the word of God in me. I blink and I see the fucking Bible on the inside of my eyelids.
Jesus Christ.
No, act now.
Jesus Christo.
I feel as though if Hacknow was real, Gunpla never would have gotten anywhere near Hacknow, for example.
That's ironically not necessarily the truth. Bohemian's doing what he's doing because he believes it's right for the planet, even though she's told him directly.
I don't know who she is.
The planet. It's a woman.
Gotcha. Well, that gives credence to what I said a few seconds ago, where women are typically pretty terrifying. I don't know if you would agree.
No, she's not scary.
Here's my next question for you. I've always been meaning to ask Golem this, and I haven't had the confidence, but frankly, I think you and I don't know well enough now that I've operated as your king. Do you... Listen, I don't mean to get into anything too serious with you. But you are a golem.
Mm-hmm.
You are naked for all intents and purposes. Do you consider yourself a man or a woman?
Huh.
All right, cool. I respect that. I just wanted an answer.
Just however you feeling.
Because
I guess I usually go by...
I'm just asking because I call you big man, and I'm realizing now that we're spending a little more time together.
That's fine. I don't feel any strong way about it, but I guess usually I would go with he, him, because Iggy is usually a he, him kind of a name.
Are you a
So
mountain
there's
or a
that.
valley kind of guy?
Well, I just again, you're like the third or fourth golem I've met, but the second one I've talked to for more than a little bit. So
Well, I'm sure there are some that feel some ways about it and some that feel different ways.
right.
I don't care too much.
Right. Making conversation. We got a whole day to kill here, so. My entire point was just going to be to warn you that if you ever get into the whole love thing, it is very scary.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
The last person I talked to about it was a golem.
Really?
Yes.
And what'd they say?
They outlived their partner.
That does sound pretty bad. I mean, even amongst us regular folk, there's the chance you outlive your partner. But with a golem and a non-golem, it's pretty much guaranteed.
Almost.
Unless we have if you do.
That golem takes it upon themselves to keep the memory of her alive because she didn't have anyone else. In a way, they feel that if they were to leave,
Know the basics of
that person that they love may as well never have existed. Nobody would ever know. So that's my first impression with how love works.
Unfortunately,
So you can forgive me if it's a little bit more intimidating even than you're making it out to be.
I understand, but
No idea.
it.
So,
No, I'm just curious what you guys thought about.
So
We're
am
talking in the
I.
front, so. I said, I don't know what I'm even doing. How do you date somebody?
next time we're not on a
Because
time limit. And we're near
I'm gonna let you guys do that, and then I'm gonna finish this
Okay.
because I'm just curious what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Next time you're not on a time limit and near some kind of city or town, maybe just go out somewhere to eat.
So, like in the next month or two,
If we're
depending on how long this works.
If we're hanging out in a city for a night, then take them out. Last night would have been fun.
You didn't catch this looking earlier, so this is gonna sound weird. So, like, we do more than just hold hands, right?
Yes.
Like what?
Well,
Kit's mind flashes back to the various lovers he's had,
Which is
the fucking
none.
carnal sin he's committed.
he's like, well,
You fuck.
Maybe I should ask Myth you, eh?
no, because Kid has not had any relationships. So he's kind of just going off of what he's, like, been told.
Right.
So he's like, take him out to dinner,
Okay. Gotcha.
eat,
Okay.
have a good time,
Cool.
kiss. So Gitch
Like on the
can-
first date?
Maybe not the first. You don't have to. It's up to you how quick you want to go. But then Gitch won't be bothering you about it anymore. Added bonus. After that,
You have not done this before.
no.
Okay. So nobody in this cot knows how to fucking go on a date.
I guess not.
Cool. I guess I will fucking figure it out.
Coming back to you and Fudge. Well, I mean, you clearly have some semblance of love in you. I mean, you love them.
Platonically, yes.
That's still love. I love Beth platonically. I mean,
I have a familial love as well.
right.
The Gumption family has more or less taken me in as one of their own.
There you go. But, I mean, it's gotta suck knowing you're not gonna outlive them, right?
I've already outlived one of them. Several of them, if you want to be technical.
Right. I know. I'm sure that wasn't fun.
No.
I mean,
On the other hand, there's the potential that I would get to see more of the Gumption family than anybody else could.
well, let's slow down there.
I didn't specifically mean you, but
It's, kind of down to me or whatever poor
Doesn't
son
she
of a
still-
gun ends up with Dot, I guess.
hey, now that's rude. What's
No,
wrong with that?
I'm just teasing her. You know, she's
Okay.
a super nice lady, but
Okay, I was
she
about
is
to
quite
say.
abrasive. Little edgy, loudy, darky, you know, that kind of thing.
So really, it is just up to you.
So in a sense, it does almost it 50-50 me or some other guy.
Well, I'm not going to rush you, so.
I hope not. Listen, I don't know if you realize this, Igneas, but
What is your stance on having kids?
my family tends to have a bit of a bad history with father and son relationships, so
Your family has a bad history in general, but you're clearly stepping away from that.
Fudge just kind of 1,000-yard stares at the back of the cart.
Woo!
Ow.
It'd really be more like, good talking. And he just goes back into the cart.
I immediately followed that with, and that's why it's a good thing that you're distancing yourself from them so much.
You still just insulted his entire family line.
True, but he didn't like them either.
Still hurts. Dave, you're right. I am a walking monument to 72 generations of sin. Thank you.
Do I hear my boyfriend crying softly in
You
the back?
No, he's not crying, but you hear like
It's like I detect family drama.
you hear a single like. Anyway,
But you're changing that.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry. That was insensitive.
you're fine.
Did I actually hear that?
You hear like, it's fine. I'm gonna take a nap.
Everything okay back there?
Everything's fine.
Are you sure?
Yep, just tired. That's all.
Everything can be fixed with a nap.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright.
Like almost like he's still catching up on like not having slept in a while.
Yeah.
Kid follows by example.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding.
Gonna like
He turns the trolley. Peace.
She like opens the cart thing. She's like, okay, Iggy, how's it going?
make sure he has a blanket on him.
All right, now that we've talked about the
I
dating,
guess there's a raggedy
get back
blanket
to
back
the
here.
hotel
If not
that
that,
you're
then I'm gonna,
staying
like-
at. This is what you do.
Position his scarf as if it's
I
almost
was about
like
to fucking say, don't do this to her right now.
Wait, what?
I said, no, we've talked about dating. Once you get back to the hotel room, this is what you do.
I thought he was gonna be like, so here's how you fuck.
So you kind of like burrito him in his scarf a little bit, and the three of you are just
Stealthiest burrito I've ever
the
seen.
three of you are just traveling.
Well, the two of us.
Gives
I'm not actually going to sleep.
No, at this point, yeah, you are.
Is there anything the three of you want to talk about before we jump to? There's nothing going to happen between here and Rydbar.
No.
Does anyone perhaps have some crucial information about the safety of the group whenever they go to sleep and what could potentially find them and do some looking that they would like to reveal to their friends? I'm not saying you have to. I just want you to acknowledge this as yet another thing, but you need to decide if you hide from your friends or not.
I know.
Can we even hear Igneas all the way from back there?
I mean, if he speaks up.
You know what, kid? Just turn around and like lean into the back of the cart.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. Or if you don't want to right now, you don't have to. Or if you don't want to at all, you don't have to.
You can tell us tonight.
Wait until Fudge is awake to tell that.
Mm.
We
Can
can
you
all.
imagine if I got the smite with Fudge's whip?
Nothing really happens when you win a variety bog because you are going through the Empire for the majority of the day. It is relatively safe. Every now and then you do see a couple guards. As usual, they look like hodgepodge guards. They kind of just like, hey, as you pass, like...
Anytime we go by one of those, like, hodgepodge guards, Kit's gonna kind of, like, tilt his hat down and just pretend to be asleep. Trying to just kind of, like, hide his
Right.
face a little.
Okay. But yeah, they don't really give you any trouble. They just kind of like what's up? Like, not really professional either.
Oh, I'm like, hello.
Right, and they're like, hey,
How's it going?
pretty good. How are you?
Pretty great. How are you?
I already said pretty good.
Oh,
And then followed
good.
up with, how are you?
I am double checking how good
Where
you
are you
are.
headed today?
Oh, we're headed out to help the new king. Is that? That's
Oh, the count. What are you doing for the count?
The count. Oh, he wants us to go find somebody.
Gotcha.
So
Well,
gotta go start as soon as we can.
You know what? That's good of you. Safe travels.
Yeah. Don't overwork yourself.
And since it has to happen at some point, that's who you're talking to when they open the fucking big gate, because that is all walled off.
How's the laughing kids? Kind of like conversation.
Yeah. As you're traveling through the plains, getting closer to Variety Bug, you do pass where the 30 order was. It's pretty much just empty tents at this point. There's no one there, but their tents are still there.
Can I, like, glance over and see if there looks like there was any sign of, like, fighting?
Sure, roll me a perception check.
Natural 20.
I mean, it's a little messy, but, like, it's pretty clear given how cleaned up everything is outside of the tents that, like, no, they just packed up and went somewhere.
Okay.
Like,
I just wasn't sure if, like, leaving the tents here was something they were supposed to do, or if they were like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
It's like they packed up and went somewhere, but, like, they left. By the looks of it, and with a natural 20, we're probably going to end up coming back here to camp out again, because we don't have anywhere to stay, for the most part, in Variety Bog. But while we temporarily are doing stuff in the city, we'll just leave this here. What's the worst that's going to happen? Somebody's going to steal our cheap, shitty tents, and then we go buy more cheap, shitty tents.
I'm gonna steal Jesse's cheap, shitty tent. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, look, free tents.
Hey.
We already have a free tent.
Um,
And it's not cheap.
Fudge naps on and off through the day. Every now and then he pokes his head out and just idly chatters with you. Nothing important.
Little head pats, because I assume that's all I can do.
But as it starts to be like 10, 11 p.m., you pull into what's essentially the little parking lot next to Club Caramel. The neon sign that was once like bright and vibrant is now like turned off, essentially, with the A in caramel occasionally like boop, 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 like it's broken.
Okay.
How is Variety Bug looking? Like just normal?
Variety Bug's looking normal.
Okay.
Not to say it looks good,
Well, yeah, but
but it looks like it normally does.
like I said, it looks like it normally does.
Yeah, and like the city's not
It still
quiet.
looks like Philadelphia.
There's still hustle and bustle even this late at night. It's just Club Caramel is clearly like
Off.
not open for business.
So, she'll park Milky Way. Whoa, good girl. Put her head in
Well, we
the
can park her in like the little garage
yeah,
area.
but
Yeah,
okay.
still, put her head in there in the back of the car and be like, "We are here."
Great. All right. Fantastic. He like stretches a little bit, hops out of the cart.
Fudge.
Yeah.
We should probably think about the fact that we should go in before you. There's a chance that, because he already knows where you are supposed to be, that he's put some sort of surveillance in here.
That is not a bad plan.
Or traps.
Not a bad idea, kid.
We
Got a
should
good
look
head on
around
your
before
shoulders. Tell you what, I'll wait here, and the three of y'all can hit inside, and just unless there's something wrong with that.
I just don't like the idea of leaving you alone right now.
Stay out here with him, just in case.
There is something I should bring up. I don't know that Bohemian would need to put surveillance on us.
Not Bohemian. The Count. The Count knows where Club Caramel is. There's a chance he's had people come and check it out, and if he noticed that everything was destroyed like this, there's a chance that he took the opportunity to put up surveillance equipment.
Or like I said, traps.
And if the two of us, or if the three of us, were to walk in there and look around, it wouldn't be suspicious because we're here looking for Fudge.
Fair enough.
He's got a good point, Iggy. But, out of curiosity, why would Bohemian not care to put surveillance on me? I am quite a threat. I like to think of myself as.
Well, that's what I was about to move on to, why I brought it up. he can already surveil us.
What do
What?
you mean?
Great.
Or at least me.
What do you mean?
He knows where I am.
Well, I mean,
Is this more about
Yes.
when you were talking about the Mother Nature stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not able to wrap my head around that all too well.
It's a little odd.
So does the planet tell him where you are?
Not exactly, no. It's more like, it happened the other night. He sent sort of like a projection of himself where I was.
That's
That is concerning.
not good.
He asked how you were doing.
Why in the world?
He threatened to go and look himself if I didn't tell him.
Why in the world would he care?
Because he's looking at his experiment.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Igneas. That is good information for the four of us. Anyway, ideally, Bohemian will not be watching me while I wait out here. If you'd like to stay with me, I would not say no. I'm not sure I'm quite ready to find whatever's in there. I'm a little jittered. And good luck if there's any traps in there, I suppose.
I'll keep an eye out for them. Wouldn't
sure.
be the first time I've gone into a trap-filled den.
Maybe Kit should lead.
Probably gonna take Fudge's hand. I am not gonna leave you here by yourself.
Well, thank you. Speaking of you, and he, as he's doing it, he's talking, but he's like, now that we're not in the Empire, I don't really need this anymore, so you can have it back.
Oh,
And
the
he
scarf?
hands you the scarf.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you sure you don't want it?
Yeah.
You're the wanted person around here, not me.
I'm wanted in the Empire, not
Yeah, but you
necessarily
don't know
wanted
if
here.
those people in the Empire are here in Radagard.
If they were here in Friday Bog, why would they send y'all three?
It's a great point, however. If you're sure you don't want it,
I would feel a lot safer, or a lot better about myself if I knew you were safer. And he gives you a quick peck on the side of the head, and then turns away.
What?
What?
holds hand tighter.
So the two of you round the building. Like I said,
Before we head in, actually, Kit will say, get your weapon out. Look like you're moving in cautiously, like you're looking for something. Just in case.
as you approach the front of the building, like I said, the sign isn't fully functional. One of the windows on like the side of the building is broken. It looks not abandoned, but like it's the shitty Walmart. You know what I mean? And the front door is already cracked open.
Kit will walk up to the door and he'll check to see if there's any like wires or strings connected to it.
Roll me a perception check. You know what? You can make it either perception or like survival.
I think perception would actually be better for me. Yeah, by a lot. That is a 15.
Door seems. I mean, it's open. Like it's.
Right.
But it doesn't seem to be booby trapped in any way.
Kit will put like the sword in his loop and he'll kind of use the sword to pull the door open.
So
Does the door look like it was busted open?
I'm right
Yeah.
behind him watching him do
So
this.
does the door look like it was busted open or just left open?
looks like it's just open.
Okay.
So the door like creaks open. It's still pretty, like, there's plenty of other fucking neon lights, so it's not dark outside, but it is dark inside. So you just get, like, a beam of light going. It's just like you just see this one
Right.
beam. It hits Beth's desk, which is on its side. And both of you roll me another perception check.
21.
Check my perception bonus.
After that level up, I get a huge boost to my perception.
15.
Okay, so actually both of you in that case. The door creak isn't super loud, but it's just loud enough that you almost don't catch it. You are kind of tuned to like keep an ear out for it. You almost don't catch. As the door opens and the light comes in, somewhere in that room there was some shuffling that stopped.
There's someone here. Kit's gonna go back out to the cart real quick. He's gonna be like, "I'll be right back." He's gonna run back out to the cart and he's gonna say, "Charlie, let me borrow the phone real quick.
What happened?
I need a flashlight."
Don't we just have flashlights?
You have torches.
But
Not the same.
the phone is a little easier to do with what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So say you have one hand. Okay.
Yes, I'm aware. That's why I need the phone.
Do not drop it or break it.
I'm not going to. He'll turn the flashlight on and
It's
then
still
he'll
on a
like
payment plan.
stick it in like
It's not mine.
the breast pocket on his like coat, so that the flashlight is pointing out in front of him.
Okay. I can tell you from experience that doesn't work that well, but I'm going to allow it.
It works if you have a military vest or military coat.
So you go back to the door. It's still just cracked open with a single beam of light. But do you walk in? I mean,
Kid's gonna like put his hand over the light for a minute, and then kind of like sit and just listen.
okay.
Not standing in the doorway,
Right.
but like standing off to the side.
You don't really hear anything.
All right, let's go. Move cautiously. He'll step in and he'll take his hand off the light.
Okay. So you step in.
I'm right behind him.
You take the hand off the light, and the room pretty much lights up. It's not that big, and if it's anything like my fucking iPhone's flashlight, it is pretty bright. Roll me another perception check.
25.
Oh, me too. 8.
Igneas, you're kind of taken aback. Like, this room looks like shit. Beth's desk is on its side. A few plants that are around the room for the ambiance is not. They're like knocked over, and the dirt in the pot is like. It looks pretty bad. Bohemian's door to his little security thing on the right is still flung open, with a big fucking dent in it. Kit, as you walk, you notice all that stuff as well. However, you notice the dent in the door means it would have gotten hit from the outside. And more importantly, B, like, you catch a glimpse of something brown darting up a staircase on the other side of the room. And then you hear, like, the faintest, like you just faintly hear, like, a door as if somebody's trying not to, like, had to be heard.
I think those stupid cocoa bolts are here. Come on.
Okay. I'm completely letting him take the lead on like how we proceed here. I'm just staying behind him.
Kit will intentionally look away from Bohemian's office for now, just because he can't quite look in there yet.
Okay.
And then he'll kind of like glance around the floor to see if there's any signs that people have been here since Bohemian, if they've left anything behind. Because obviously he knows people are in here, but he's acting like he hasn't heard or seen anything.
Roll me a perception.
15.
So, in your acting out, like, wow, people have definitely fucking done shit here, but you can't tell if there's been people here since Bohemian clearly wrecked the place.
Right.
Because
No,
it's
no,
like,
he's
well,
acting like he hasn't heard anyone or anything like that. So he's
Okay.
like, has there been anyone here?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He's trying to look around as if he's like, has there been anyone here? Like,
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, even in your acting, you can't really understand if, like, how many feet have been in and out of here since everything happened.
do I see the bodies?
Not at the moment. There's 2 closed doors on either side of the desk that you would know leads out to, like, the bar and the dance floor and stuff. There's a staircase to the right, which is where you saw somebody dart up and you heard a door. And then there's Bohemian's dented-in door on the left.
Let's head upstairs first. And then he'll lean back and whisper again. I doubt there's any traps if the person that's running from us just moved that quickly. But keep an eye out anyway.
So you start heading up the stairs?
I will be keeping an eye out for traps, obviously.
Right, yeah. roll me perception or survival.
25.
Okay. So as you're going through, you're not noticing anything.
Okay. 7s and 17s.
You head up the stairs, and you get to like pretty much like that middle part there on our stairs. You can either go to the left, which you would know is like a balcony, and you can get to hotel rooms from there, blah blah blah. Or straight ahead of you is a door that you would know leads into Fudge's office.
Would I know about where the person went in?
Technically, you wouldn't know. Roll me an insight check.
7.
You know that there's a door right in front of you, and you also know that there's a lot of doors to bedrooms over there.
Should we check Fudge's office first?
This doesn't lead up to Fudge's office, does it?
The door right in front of you is Fudge's office.
Oh, right.
If you go like up more stairs to the left, you end up on like the second floor that has a balcony that oversees the dance floor and hotel rooms
Right.
and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Go up to the door. And when I say open, open.
Okay. I'll go up to the door and, like, be ready to yank it open.
Mm-hmm.
Kit will kind of get in position behind him, pull out his shield, and kind of get ready to, when he opens the door, to kind of like bust in and like shield up. And he'll go, no.
Yank!
Roll me a strength check because the door is locked, but you could rip it open given how strong you are.
Should it be athletics?
Sure.
It's usually what strength checks are.
Okay, a 9.
The door creaks a little bit, but it is locked.
Try one more time.
Just kick it down.
Okay, roll me athletics with advantage.
Let me actually check if I have anything that affects that.
Your rage.
I do, actually.
You could rage if you want.
But then
Just
you're already
just
getting
a-
advantage, so...
Yeah.
Fuck this door!
You just like put the fucking jawbreaker through it, and whatever's on the other side just...
Okay, no, it would have been my Barbarian level 7 stuff that would actually give me a thing in
Damn,
a situation
I'm
like this, but I
I'm
took Fighter
sorry.
1. I'll still do athletics at advantage.
Well, you know, I'm telling you to do it advantage. Like,
Yeah, so that's 25.
okay, so you like the door, you dent the doorknob and fucking rip the door open. It's not off its hinges. And as the door opens, your light goes into the room, and you get a quick like, and it's fucking Kyle, that Cocobald from ages ago.
I knew it. Kid's just gonna... What the fuck are you doing here?
What do you mean? What am I doing? What are you doing here?
We asked you first. So answer!
Do you even know what has happened here?
No, just one day. I mean, given how looking around the place, clearly some stuff happened here. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened here. Listen, this place is all but abandoned. If you guys want to take anything, you're welcome to. I mean,
Just go.
listen, man, this is the second time you've done this for me, and he grabs your hand and shakes a little bit. This is the second time you've done this for me. It means the world to me. I've got a
buddies in
little
here?
girl I'm trying to feed.
Oh.
Take whatever you want as long as it's not too important. Take some of the vases or something that you
Oh
could
no, yeah,
pop
I
for
just
some
wanted
coins.
to take something to sell. I mean, like a little bit of money. If I was real lucky, I would have found his whip here. I don't know if Fudge is alive. I don't know, but
He is.
his whip's not going to be here. I will see y'all later then. And he leaves.
Bye. Don't come back.
And as he heads down the stairs and walks out the front door, Trolli, You and Fudge see Kyle the Cocobald walking away, and Fudge is like, "What the fuck? What are you doing there?" He's like, "Oh shit! Hey Fudge, Kyle."
What are you doing here?
He's like glancing at Fudge. I'll tell you what I wasn't doing here.
You definitely.
And he's got like a vase under his arm.
About this is why I was not worried about it.
Definitely not taking shit, right?
No,
Then what's that?
I brought this.
Oh yeah.
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 Give it
Yeah.
back.
You know what? Just let him fucking have it.
Fucking.
Listen, I don't know when or how I'm going to open this club again. Frankly, I've always thought that vase was tacky. It was Beth that insisted on having it. So, frankly, you can take the vase.
Before you go,
Okay?
how much did you explore inside?
I don't know, front room. I haven't been around too much.
Nothing weird or anything?
Well, I mean, there's, what do you mean weird? You mean a bunch of bodies and blood, or do you mean like...
I mean, like, traps and...
Oh, no, nothing like that I saw.
Right.
I don't know if I'm the first person to come in here, but given how many valuables are still around, there hasn't been many before me, if there has been.
She goes... She turns to Fudge, she's like, I think we should go inside then.
And Fudge is like,
I think it's
given
safe.
by that loud noise I heard, I was gearing up to do it regardless. Good night, Kyle. Night, Fudge.
Stand up.
And he just jogs off.
Jesus Christ.
And the two, do you guys head back down to the main room, or do you just hang out in Fudge's office?
I'll look around in Fudge's office.
Okay.
But I would probably be looking for... Is this place like a wreck?
Yes.
Okay.
The both of you roll me a perception. Describe it based on how that goes.
10.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Always on fucking perception checks that seemingly don't matter that much. I get nat 20s. It's like always.
So, Fudge's desk has been like pushed around. The painting on the wall has been like thrown to the ground. And the safe that is there, like the safe door is off. Like it's not open, it's just off. The safe is empty, however. There's various things that were on display in this office are like destroyed. But for the most part, that's about it. It just looks ransacked.
Okay.
Trolli, is there something you want to say?
I had left a note on Fudge's desk when I took the coconut, remember?
That's true. What did your note say?
It said, thank you for everything. A heart, Sweet Pea.
Okay. Since you got a nat 20, there's a piece of scrap paper in the corner.
Well, I more meant like, oh shit, Bohemian might have saw him.
Doesn't really matter. He did. He did, but like, okay.
He knew you were Sweet Pea. And
I mean, more like, oh, that's where the coconut is.
Right.
I'm overthinking, that's all.
Okay. Regardless, the office is ransacked. The
Right.
safe door is off its hinges.
Well, we should probably look elsewhere. Kid will go back out into the main room, continuing to look for traps.
Okay. As you go to the main room, you and Fudge also walk into the main room.
Can I lock the door behind us, the main door?
Yes.
Okay, so it still works as a door.
It like the door's a little fucked up, but like after if you like put your weight on it and try to lock it, it'll lock.
Okay.
What are you doing in here?
What do you mean?
I told you to wait out there until we checked for surveillance equipment.
Well, Kyle came out. I figured
Kyle
it was
was an
safe.
idiot.
I figured it was
They're
safe.
not going to pay attention to Kyle on the camera. They will pay attention to Fudge.
Well,
Considering how the place
now we know
looks.
how abandoned this place is. If there was any kind of surveillance equipment, they've stopped looking at it.
Plus, I wanted to take care of the mess before you came in.
That's gonna take a
That's
while.
gonna take a bit, and I appreciate you looking out for me, but you know,
Well,
not a big deal.
we haven't gone in there yet. Your office is destroyed, but we can head in and see the damage together then, I guess, to the main room.
Right. Okay. Well, this is my club, so and he like strides over to it doesn't really matter which door he goes in, they leave the same room, but he strides over and excuse me, goes to pull one of them, and it is jammed.
What about the other one?
He goes over to the other one, and as he goes to like open it, he has to like Jesus, and like the door just falls to the ground.
Oh.
Clearly, somebody who was in here before Kyle just propped it up again to get it out of the way. I'm not going to get overly grotesque describing this room. So, Fudge makes his way in first. I'm assuming the three of you follow him.
Mm-hmm.
The three of you follow him in, and it's what is there's a bar, there were tables to eat at, there was a dance floor, blah, blah, blah. There was a skylight, and a little bit of moonlight is coming in from that, illuminating the room just enough. Taking a quick glance at the other door, it was apparent they tried to barricade it, which worked enough to make Bohemian come to this door, which is why they are not on their hinges anymore. They were just propped up. I'm trying to balance how much I want to describe here.
Unless you let go of her hand, she's just gonna hold on to him and try
He's-
to comfort him.
Right. There's a number of both employees and patrons strewn about the place, many of which are not in one piece. Some of them were clearly like thrown, given like some of them are in piles in the corner. A lot of the tables are fucked up. There's like a chair over there. There's one person like hanging off the second floor balcony. Like it looks.
It was a mask.
It's that one scene in the first Kingsman movie in the church.
The church? Yeah.
It's that. Which I realize I don't think you've seen, but
I have.
okay, yeah, it's that.
It's just a bloodbath.
Yeah. And Fudge just kind of looks around and like, well, that's about what I expected. So
Kid will kind of put a hand on his shoulder. You never get used to it.
I don't know.
And kind of move past.
Right. Hey, luckily all the bedrooms are upstairs away from all this, right? So
He'll look at the body hanging from the balcony. Right.
And we can. I know there's tables here. And I can't really offer y'all anything to eat or drink, but I mean, we can. We don't have to plan down here. We can plan. Not really in my office. Sounds like that won't work either. But I mean, the bedrooms should have a place to sit.
Good
Right.
idea.
Rat, and he steps back out into the room.
Kid will follow him, and I assume as everyone's heading upstairs, he'll say, I'll meet y'all up there in a second.
Sure thing. And he'll go to he'll give you a room number. He'll go. I'm assuming you're gonna stay holding his hand, so you'll go. Do you go with Kid or do you go with them?
I'm going with them.
Okay. What do you do?
Kid's gonna like step into Bohemian's office.
Okay. So as you walk over to Bohemian's office, again, the door is like dented in, meaning at some point, for one reason or another, Bohemian broke into his own office. And as you get in there, you see, I forgot her name. The bartender, Tiffany. You see Tiffany, just some patron, and what remains in chunks of Craig.
Oh.
and his Crag's what's left of his body is wrapped around Tiffany and the patron.
He'll look around. Is the remains of his arm and blade still here?
Yep.
Kit will kind of shakily reach down and pick up the two like halves of his blade. Kind of look at them for a little bit. And then he's going to put them in his bag. Look over at Crag holding the other two. And then he'll step out and close the door as best as he can.
When you close it, it's like dented in, so there's still like a half circle that technically opens into
Right.
the room, but it's closed.
It's just so that if you're walking by, you can't glance in and
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Okay. And he'll head upstairs.
Okay. So you join them. So you guys are already in the room, but I'll describe it to you as you walk upstairs. There's the body hanging over the balcony, and there's just like one other. Because at some point they were just tossed. Like they weren't up here, they just ended up here. And you find the room Fletcher described to you. You go in. The hotel rooms are pretty much fine. Nobody was in them because it was during the day that everything happened. And they're just kind of sitting around the room. There's a bedroom big enough, or there's a bed big enough for two, a bathroom, and like a nightstand and a desk with a single chair and a lamp in the corner.
Okay.
It's pretty much like not a shitty hotel, but not like a luxurious 5-star.
It's like
place.
a 3 or 4 star hotel.
Yeah. I have to put my pencil up here.
Kid will come in and kind of look around and nod to everyone.
Any I don't know what you were doing, but any luck?
I got what I came for.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
Hold her hand up for the phone.
you're gonna walk over to a window and pull the blinds. And you'll be like, "Do you see that? Fucking self-indulgent, shitty-looking tower over there?
Yes.
Yes.
That's Daroga Tower. That's where we're heading tomorrow. So, how exactly do y'all want to do this?
Well, I was thinking since the two of you are far more stealthy than the two of us, though I have picked up a few tricks in my day, if need be, we should send you guys in to scout, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then if things go south from there, then me and Igneas come in as muscle.
Right. We could try that.
Otherwise, if there's no way to scout reliably, then I suppose all that's left is to bust down the door.
Well, my only worry about the two of us going in to scout is that we are most likely going to be super outnumbered. And if we were to scout, I mean, that place is like 20 stories high. So if we make it to floor 15 and suddenly need help.
Right.
That's correct. It would take us a while to reach you then.
As for busting down the front door, once again, we are going to be heavily outnumbered.
Is there any way to get to the roof without going inside?
Not that I can think of.
Oh.
Frankly, I think we're better off starting as low as possible.
I was gonna say I can climb as
Well-
a spider.
What worries me about that, Daroga's top floor is his office. I can only assume the Ruby Stone is going to be there. So I have thought about trying to get y'all in through the roof before all this happened. He does have a bit of a balcony, and so the original plan was to find a way to get you guys to the balcony, slip into his office, grab the thing, get out. However, he does like to throw quite a number of parties on said balcony, so I can only assume there's pretty tight security on that balcony specifically.
Right.
Now, I won't pretend I've never thought about stealing from our friend before. At best, what I do know... Okay. So, building's about 20 feet tall. But there is an underground parking garage. So, if there's a parking garage underground, what that's gotta mean is that there's an entrance to it above ground. Perhaps, instead of going in the front door, we go in through there. Because surely there's gotta be a way into the main building through there.
You think there would happen to be an elevator there, maybe?
Perhaps. I fucking hope so. I don't feel like walking up so many flights of stairs.
Either way, that would definitely draw less attention.
I mean, if y'all would rather go in through the front door, I am all for raising some hell. But if y'all want to try to sneak in, I understand it's a little harder than Igneas. However, assuming my sweet pea doesn't mind, we could at least somewhat wrap my scarf around you.
Would it work?
Completely meta-wise, that would make you go to normal stealth checks and not disadvantage.
We could always have the three of us sneak in and signal Igneas in some way to bust in the door whenever we're ready as well.
If you want to do that, we can do that.
That way we hit him from both sides and it's more
Right.
of a surprise.
Right. I can't imagine we'll be stuck in that garage too long. What do you think, Giggy?
I can't think of anything better. I can't think of any better options.
Okay.
So do you want to go with us or do you want to bust down the front door?
I kind of want to bust down the front door.
All right.
Attaboy.
Here's what we'll do. If this sounds fair to the three of y'all, like you suggested, the three of us can sneak in through the parking garage. We make our way to the first floor where the front door is, secure it, give Iggy the signal. Iggy can just walk right in. And then we figure out the other 19 floors from there.
Right.
That makes sense.
We can at least get a surprise on the first one.
Right.
Worst case, we can always take the whole building down.
I like the sound of that. I've been staring at that fucking eyesore for years now.
I don't suppose there's any friends that you'd be able to gather in to help us with the raid?
Well, I used to know a guy who was pretty strong. Turned out to be a psychopath. And I've never really needed anything other than that in the past 3 years. I mean, I could try to call in a few favors, but that would probably take a couple days to gather everybody.
Right.
I think
Well,
we're
then-
best just doing this on our own.
Let's head out.
Well,
Tomorrow-
let's get a good
tomorrow
night's
morning.
sleep.
Yeah.
Do you need a replacement?
I'm not really sure yet. Depends on where I end up after all this.
Well, you know you have 3 reliable folk right here with you, so.
That's true.
I like to think I'm pretty reliable.
Well, I
You're
meant,
pretty.
I
And,
meant,
and reliable,
I
but
was about to say.
I apologize. I was trying to flirt.
I know you're new to this, but careful with your wording.
Right.
what I meant was that you also lost a friend.
Oh, well, I mean, I lost a friend, but I got 3 new ones, so.
Because we've always been your friends.
Yeah. And now you're my girlfriend. Y'all two are just my friends, though. It's not.
I meant if you wanted someone else like that, then
Oh, well,
I could be that for you if you wanted.
again, we'll see where I end up after all this. I don't know if I'm ever going to... Oh, I'd love to say I'm going to open the club again in a week, but really, who knows where any of us will be in a week.
Fair enough.
But if I do open the club again, I need some muscle. Y'all will be
Ask
some of the
me
first
first.
people I hire. All right, well, I will see y'all bright and early. I'm going to go next door and get some shit out. So,
Kid's
Yeah.
just gonna look at Trolli.
good night,
I was
you
about to
three.
say, you're going without me?
if
Which door number?
the next one over on the, he like points to a wall, other side of that wall.
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Don't be like that.
Don't. It's enough out of you, old dog.
Just gonna go to the other room.
Good night.
Good night.
And wave.
Good night, Iggy. And as you and him are walking over to the other room, he's like, I didn't know if we shared a room last night because there was no other room. You didn't want me on the couch, but you know there are other rooms here if you want me to sleep in another
Will you
room.
stop talking?
Right.
What?
What?
If you don't want me in this room,
No. Hey, wait. Sweet pea.
all you have to do is say so.
No, I would definitely enjoy sharing a bed with you.
Right.
Right. He like speeds up a little bit and enters the room. Okay, so fourth wall breaking here. Past this, we are going into a dungeon that will pretty much be the rest of the session, if not extend into the next session, depending on how long things take. So if there's any other role playing you want done,
Kid's pretty much just gonna like do his, because obviously he doesn't technically sleep, but especially even more now when he's trying to burn life energy. He's pretty much just gonna like sit at the window and just stare at the tower and just kind of go through all the different possibilities in his mind. Because that's what a soldier does.
okay. Anything you want to talk to or do with Fudge?
Don't look at me like that. She actually does want to.
Get a Mars bar.
She does actually want to like
Get it on.
give him a hug.
Oh, he takes the hug, grips you a bit tightly because he's dealing with a lot today.
Yeah, like, I'm really sorry.
Hey, you know, it's,
I'm sure you're going through a lot right now.
I knew it was coming.
That doesn't make it hurt any less.
That's true, but seeing Beth this morning and knowing she's okay does make it hurt a little less. So, not that I didn't care about Tiffany or any of my other regular patrons or employees, but
But having at least one.
having at least one makes it a little better. So, you know, no big deal. But thank you.
Are you going to be sleeping in your clothes again?
What? I didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Just
Would he not have some pajamas in his office?
This isn't my house. I don't live here.
do whatever you need to do to be comfortable. Technically, this is your clothes.
Wait, why didn't we just go to Fudge's house then?
So let me get this straight. After worrying so much about Fudge being surveilled, you'd rather he go to his personal dwelling
Well, they knew about the club. They never said anything about his house, so...
because he wouldn't have anywhere for you to stay at the house.
Well, I know
He
where I'm
lives in
staying.
like a studio apartment.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Well, I know where I'm staying.
well, they'd stay on the street, but you.
We'll stay with Milky Way.
They'll sit in the wagon. It is your club. You get comfortable.
Rat. How about I'll get comfortable, and if I make you uncomfortable in the process, you just tell me. All right?
Right.
Takes off his hat. Takes off his. I mean, he gave the scarf to you. Takes off his. He pretty much takes off everything but his boxers and crawls into bed.
Right. She's in the same garb she was last night.
Right.
Tank top and underwear.
And then whenever you crawl into bed, he kind of naturally like shuffles a bit closer to you, but doesn't full on like snuggle you or anything. Like your skin's touching here and there, but he's not wrapped around you.
After the day she has had, she will put an arm around him and get closer.
Okay. So the two of you fall asleep snuggling.
After the long day.
All I'm imagining is the... What?
What? Oh my god. My Tootsie Roll.
We're like two sweet peas in a pod.
Oh, I've got 2 sweet peas for you right here.
And a pod.
What are you doing over there?
I got these sunflower kernels, but there's no salt. So I'm adding salt.
Iggy, I know you guys said help yourself, but what the hell are you making down there?
Being kind of loud.
Seed.
Yeah. Seeds. Like, to grow? No.
Like,
Unless
you
they
can't
grow
make that kind of
inside my
seed. What are you doing?
Okay, I mean, I didn't have anything that I, like, specifically wanted to do for role-playing, but does anything weird happen with my rest?
Nope.
Okay.
I actually had one thing I wanted to roleplay. Kit's going to turn to Igneas at some point. Did you know the golem that came here?
Yes. Why?
Never mind.
No, why? Did you find him?
Don't go into Bohemian's office. And he'll just kind of turn away from you.
His worst fears come to pass. Nobody remembers the woman he loved.
I know. Iggy is very quiet on the outside and very not quiet on the inside.
Green Moss shows up. Can you calm the fuck down? Jesus.
Do you know how much of life force you're emitting?
So, you guys get a good night's sleep. The following morning, I'm not going to make you roll play it out because you already have your plan. You guys wake up pretty early. We're going to start this at like 7 a.m., which is pretty early for you guys. Igneas, you are positioned like not right outside the front door, but like on the street outside the front door.
You're lawyering.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the two of you plus Fudge, you make your way down into the parking garage. And we can finally start using the map today.
Oh, sick.
How many Lamborghinis are down here?
Oh god, kid died.
So, Goliath will play the part of Fudge.
Nice.
Fudge, just give me, like, however... Yeah, it's gonna suck that the map is like this, but whatever.
Nice. Playing Darky is
We
Trolli
should make
today.
a fudge piece.
Maybe.
If I can learn Blender quick enough.
Put Darky wherever... Darky, Jesus Christ. Put Trolli wherever she would be.
Ugh. Over the terrain. Nice.
I tried.
I understand.
I was flattening it for like 6 hours.
Why don't you take some duct tape and pull the edges?
That's not a bad idea.
We have duct tape over here.
That'll help a little bit.
Yeah.
She used a spider to web it.
Nice.
Tape.
Like, is this... Dang it, I got excited thinking it was my laser pointer, but it's not.
It might be over there somewhere.
No.
Oh, if you need the cards, by the way, they're in one of the drawers over there.
You'll definitely need the cards. I'm not trying
I'll
to...
just menacingly put this over here, just in case.
I'm not gonna try... I'm trying not to look at your beautiful map.
No, I appreciate and understand.
Give tape.
Oh, just hold them.
Sometimes I look at Bohemian's Mini, and I'm like, man, whoever painted this did a good job.
Wait,
Oh, wait!
hold that top first. There we go.
Just hold like diagonal or something.
That's what I'm doing. You're good.
Okay, that is as flat. Oh god! That is as flat.
Wait,
as
that
it
means we're
comes.
bringing the tower down.
Yes.
The cards are not in any of those drawers.
No, in the drawers of the
There are some cards.
Yeah.
Definitely those drawers.
up, more up.
Got it.
Those might be the tyranny ones. If it's the tyranny ones, looking to the left. There you go.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Okay.
I forget, did we change our cards? Once we leveled up?
What level were we?
6.
You're on level 6.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Holly.
12.
Oh, my character sheet is still level 5. All right, let's do that. Oh, good. Kit has 2.
Yeah, one of them's the old one.
This is the old one.
Alright.
Trash.
Nice.
Where did all the blank cards go?
I have
Right
no
here.
idea. Oh.
I keep meaning to
Isn't that the laser pointer?
That is. Yes.
Did you guys not know where like anything ended up?
He's mentioned that he's been missing the laser pointer like 3 times tonight.
Oh.
I keep meaning to like make and print really nice laminated cards for you guys.
Oh, that would be cool.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to be setting up some cards back here. I need.
Iroga. It's gonna suck if we get in here and it's fucking Jesse and his crew in here helping him.
Oh, they probably
Yeah.
are.
Great, now I gotta kill Jesse.
I don't know where the enemy cards are, so I'm just going to make a new one real quick.
Oh, Jesse could die. Jesse could die.
Don't kill Jesse. He's decent at chess. I would say good, but I kind of kicked his ass, so.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. I didn't mean to do that either. Hold
Nice.
on, we're getting there.
You can do it.
If you want the salt to stick, you can add a couple drops of oil and then shake it up and then put salt in.
That's the problem I've been having. What kind of oil?
All right, so
Literally anyone.
Yeah.
as I warned you guys pre-recording, this dungeon is mostly combat, meaning obviously. What I'm trying to say is, if you need a bathroom break or anything, go take it now, because the less situations of, well, we're waiting here because it's this next person's turn, so I can't just roleplay something else for a little bit.
Gotcha.
Do it now, including me. Once you're done using the bathroom, I will go use the
Okay,
bathroom.
okay.
Danielle, olive oil might work better. By the way.
Huh?
Olive oil might work better.
Oh, okay.
And now it's just me alone at the table.
Well, here, I won't leave you alone.
No, it's okay. I was gonna make a joke.
What?
I was just gonna be like, if this were a video game, we would cut to the perspective of the villain, and I will just roleplay a Daroga monologue. You can go use that.
I was gonna wait.
The faster you do it, the faster we can get back to D&D.
Oh my goodness. But then you'll be alone.
That's okay. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. I have to go pee. Oh, you're back. Now I can go pee. Nice pee. Joking aside, the Bohemian piece is not Bohemian. Actually, you know what? Just in case it ever is Bohemian, we're not using it.
Can we grab you some minis?
I want you guys to be well aware that if I ever use the Bohemian piece, it is Bohemian. For now, yes.
Oh, I can read upside down. Can't Can I read obsidian?
They can pretty much be any one by one.
Yeah, just grabbing the random people.
Igneas is
Just have a
not
fire
there.
demon, please.
Igneas is waiting outside on the floor above this one. Excuse me. Okay, we all ready?
Ready.
Okay, so I will be standing for the majority of this. Really quickly, I should get started on this.
Doc, why are you here?
Making it weird.
You joined the enemy.
Yeah.
They had
Not an
employee
enemy to
benefits.
me.
They offered me unlimited Candy Crush on the clock. I couldn't say no.
They have a 401k. Paid time off. Life insurance. It's great.
Paid time on.
Paid time off.
Okay. So, the three of you, or the two of you plus Fudge. I'm not going to say the three of you because that makes it sound like I'm talking about you and I'm not. Two of you plus Fudge. Kind of, it's like a parking garage, so it kind of goes down a little bit underground. Then as you get down here, there are some lights as well lit up that you can see. Fudge isn't doing perception checks and shit like that. Both of you roll me a perception check.
16.
So you can see 8 carts of varying degrees of quality.
Are any of them as nice as ours?
No, definitely not.
No.
Nice.
There's 2 people on like a little raised area in the corner having a smoke break, and there's 3 admiring that 8th one, and one of them is like, "Yeah, left the dealership with this just the other day. The newest model, pretty great. Could handle up to like 3 horses at once. It's pretty cool."
Get 3 horsepower.
Yeah, and the other guys are like, "Wow, how much did that fucking? What was the down payment on that?" Like, they're just talking about his new wagon. And Fudge taking up the rear. It's like, all right, do you want to like sneak in? And I don't think we can make it past. I don't think we can make it to the door there without at least taking some of them out. How do y'all want to do this?
We could try to move around behind the carts and take them out.
Right. Okay. I will let y'all two lead the way.
Trolli has the...
Trolli has the starve, so Trolli gets advantage on stealth checks.
Right. If like, okay, say when we move across here,
Uh-huh.
if I was to move at the same pace as her, would it help me be stealthier as well because I'm behind her?
Not really.
Okay. Just because they won't look in that direction, so I didn't know.
Right. That's not literally how it works. It's just how I'm
Right,
explaining
right.
it. If that was literally how it worked, then yes, your plan would work.
Right. Okay. Then
And then also, if you're stealthing and you get caught, it doesn't do anything anymore. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
This isn't Metal Gear Solid where you sit in a locker for 45 seconds and then they're like, "What the fuck is a snake?"
Right.
Kit's gonna say, you two go this way, because Kit believes that they're stealthier than he is. And then Kit will go this way, kind of like dipping between the carts.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll kind of just... Is this like raised up, or is there just like a...
That's raised up.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's, this is all one level. You can kind of see that there's a thing over here that seems to go down. Then if you come over here, there's stairs to a raised platform with a door.
Okay.
So what I'll do, unless there's something specific you want to do or say first.
You don't have disadvantage on stealth checks, do you? You just
Nope.
have normal?
I'm at normal, and I have a +7. There's a reason I offered to go on the stealthy mission.
Can I cast Pass Without a Trace on Fudge?
You can cast it on all 3 of us.
Oh, can
Yeah, you can cast it on a group. cast on a number of targets equal to something, I believe.
It does not say anything about that.
See?
A veil of shadow and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. This bonus leaves behind no traces. It doesn't say how many people.
It just says each creature within however many feet of you.
You and your companions.
Alright, so then I'll cast Pass Without Trace on all three of us.
Okay.
We just get a +10 to stealth.
Okay. Not that you fucking need advantage at this point, but Trolli, roll me stealth as you go to get over here. Fudge is gonna roll it as well.
Oh! Nat 20.
So Trolli, as you're like telling her, like, sneak over there, she's just over there now. Like, she was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a plan. See you later, and just goes. She does, like, how do you get over there? However you want. Because I was gonna describe this cool way you move over, but I'll let you do it.
Well, she is just a child, so I assume if I'm over here, she does like a fucking tuck and roll over here.
I was going to say, does the like Legend of Zelda like, huh?
You do like the cleanest tuck and roll that's ever been done.
Yeah, and I fucking like I land like fucking
as you do it, you know, because what you would think is like doing a tuck and roll with like a long flowy scarf on, would you trip over it, but it like slips to your side and umbrellas out, so it's just a perfect black circle next to
fucking
you.
nice. Do I
Yeah.
look cool? Is
You look sick. Yeah.
Kid's like, and I think you should move over.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Fudge, I think you should move over there with her. I think she's over there.
On it.
And then he's going to tell Fudge, when I get to the cart closest to them, I'm going to throw a rock at the wall over here. When you hear that hit, and they're distracted, make your move.
Right. Let me quickly. Right. So Fudge makes it over just fine. He rolled a 19. Actually, that'd be a 21 on the die, but he rolls a 19.
Oh, +10.
And then you, for this first one, since you're just getting right here, don't even need to roll anything.
Okay. Is there a way to like go under the carts?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because that makes it to where I don't have to do that.
Okay.
You can continue, but I had a plan for getting up across the wall. Oh, okay.
We're in like pseudo initiative here. Like,
Right.
if you want to do something,
Is
tell
there
me.
enough room for both me and Fudge to like step on the side of these carts?
Like to go around there?
Yeah, like even if we have to be real pressed against each other, like if I'm on this side and I hold up the scarf.
No.
No?
You can't because it's
tiny as
one
fuck.
square.
Cool.
These are also 5 feet.
Then I guess.
To be fair, there's no line of sight for you until you get past
that
here,
was
to take you past here.
pretty much why I was asking. But I guess we'll move up to here before.
We're gonna do it one by one.
Right, so push me back.
So you're at that one now. You can push to that one. Roll me stuff again.
At advantage?
At advantage.
Oh, advantage. It's a really high number.
What, a 19 on the die?
19 plus 4, making it 23 plus 10 because it passed without a trace.
You're right. That's the trace.
Yep, so like 33.
You're completely fine.
Okay.
Because of Pass Without Trace, Fudge does not get you caught. The way this works is that the DC is different the closer you get.
Uh-huh.
He failed, but he has a +10, so we passed.
Thank God I gave it to him. That's why I gave it to him.
Roll.
33.
Okay, so you make it up to, like, you're there. You can hear them out a little bit more clearly now. They're just like, Dit here is like, yeah, I got like a raise last month, and I've wanted this wagon for a while. It's my dream wagon. It reminds me a lot of the one my father drove when I was young, and the other two are like, wow, maybe if I work here long enough, I'll get that kind of salary. One of the people on their smoke break is like, don't fucking count on it, Jesus. And Fudge leads into you, and he's like, unlike myself, DeRogan does not pay his employees all that well. I'm honestly kind of surprised this guy afforded that. Willing to bet there was some shady deals going on. Right, sorry.
That's how he almost gets him caught.
Yeah, that's how he almost gets him caught.
I love hearing you talk about shush.
Okay, are you guys moving up again?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
With advantage?
Roll.
Correct.
As long as you have the scarf on and are not already found.
Okay, thank you, guys. That's a 23.
Okay. Roll. Yeah, move both of them up there. Thank you.
I rolled a 30.
All right, you move up to that one.
Somehow without them seeing you. That's cool.
It's It's honestly your pass without trace because you have saved Fudge twice now.
Cool. Very nice.
Do you feel like... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. My last one was a 29, if that affects anything. Yeah, because the plus 10 is... Because I rolled a 12 plus 7. That's still a 19. Now it's a 29 because I have a plus 10. Like...
Yeah. Pass
Are
without
you
trace
guys...
is fucking
Are you... So you guys... You and Fudge can move up behind this one.
Mm-hmm.
For you to move up one more, I'll say you, get, here-ish without being seen if you want to attempt it.
No, so what Kit was going to do is kind of wait for a second, and then he's going to try to, peek around this corner and, huck, a rock or something and try to hit the wall over here.
Okay. Roll me an athletics.
But I was going to wait a second to kind of give them a little more time.
Right,
to
okay,
move up.
so
So I'd like to move up.
try to move up.
Thank God that's with advantage. Other than that one. Math, that is 32.
Okay. So you make it up.
Did he fake and fail again?
Fudge makes the DC
Jesus.
exactly. And
All right.
you guys are there now.
22. You said athletics, right? Okay. To throw the rock and hit right here.
So you perfectly arc this rock. There's no way it could have gone any better.
Okay.
And it hits that corner. And both of them are like, what the fuck? And they turn around. But those three don't really care.
As soon as they turn around, Kit's going to, run and jump at this guy.
Okay.
I assume Fudge will relay the instructions that I gave him
Did
to
you
you.
relay the instructions? No.
I should have.
Nice. You did not.
No, I'm not saying he did or didn't.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I love when I can roll.
Danielle, you don't need to roll. Unfortunately, you are literally above ground and they are underground.
So there's no way for me to get to them at all.
Because you don't know what's happening. You're waiting above ground for the signal.
Fair enough.
They can't give you the signal from down here.
This initiative makes sense considering I did not realize what was happening.
Okay.
Wasn't sure if it would be counted as you can roll for initiative, but you're just really far away, or
I mean, technically you can, but you can't meta this and
right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just
I sense fighting.
I said my friends
You
were
punched through the ground.
well, see, because I'm not even clear on what the signal is.
I think we're probably just gonna flash a light at you through a window or something.
I wasn't sure if they were gonna shout.
What needs to roll for initiative as do the enemies.
Don't worry, I've been there almost every time I DM.
Okay. I don't know why I'm bothering with this, but what did you roll?
17.
What did you roll?
7. Where's my ally?
Oh, I just realized I need a fudge card.
Where's my ally?
There should be an allies card in.
I want a
that
fudge
file.
card.
Oh, thank God. That means he's part of the team.
Well, you invited me along. I don't know what you fucking thought I was.
I meant permanently. You get a card and everything. So
No.
says God.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Not
All
a
right.
piece yet, though.
You said, what is your roll? I'm sorry.
17.
No.
Oh,
Oh, 7. Really? Okay.
4.
Nice.
I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense given that 2 of them are distracted. We're going to go off that.
Right. I also assume we get a surprise round?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Is that only an action or is it bonus action and action?
Surprise round is just an action, I believe. if I remember correctly. Actually,
so pretty much as soon as Fudge sees you doing your thing, he's gonna turn and be like, "We're going in," and then he's gonna draw his whip.
Oh, God.
We're all just gonna do, because I'm assuming you two are just gonna hit them in some way, shape, or form for your thing, for your surprise round. So just roll an attack.
Right.
Kid specifically would have been telling him to go for these guys, by the way.
Okay.
Because since they're at the staircase area.
He, Fudge to you is like, "We're going in," and he, like, gestures, like, staircase.
Right. Okay. Well, he goes in front of me on initiative, so.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
So the first one is a 22 to hit, and the second one is a 13 to hit.
The 22 hits.
Cool.
You're going for big guy right there.
Yeah. 10 damage.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm sorry, Danielle.
It's okay. I was just thinking of
I wasn't expecting there to be
That's-
like
that's
combat
totally fine.
here.
Yeah.
I might just grab an iced tea.
Jump at the man.
I told you that's what we
there.
were doing. We were
She
jumping
was already
these
at the
guys.
cart. I was over on the bench.
See, I was over on the bench.
So you do 10 damage to him.
Yep.
Fudge.
Oh, I am
where it
doing
goes.
non-lethal damage, by the way. I'm just trying to knock this dude out.
Oh, that's not what I
Okay. You have no way of communicating that.
That's fine.
So, Fudge is going to go 5, 10, 15. Zack, what did you do to my thing?
I didn't mess with it.
5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to go right there. One more. Perfect. He will attack Discount Goliath.
Nice.
The
You're not nearly as cool as me.
This guy's name is Human.
The first attack does, or not his first attack, his attack does 13 damage.
Nice. I need to double check.
I'm balancing Fudge in a slightly weird way.
So
It's your turn. Fudge is also just going for lethal damage.
That's fair.
Okay, thank
Kid didn't mention the non-lethal thing or
Yeah.
anything.
you. Okay, so then I would like to move 5, 10, 15, and then use Ice Knife on Discount Goliath.
Okay.
Thank God the explosion only happens within 5 feet of that target because, yikes. It is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
He takes 7 damage, and then the explosion does, I can do math, 8 more damage
To him?
to both of them.
Okay. Discount Goliath is dead.
Oh, nice.
And then you said 8 more, so that's... But he's still up.
Are these like cocobolds or something?
They're just very... Like, this is Righty Body. They're a little bit of everything here.
Okay. I just was wondering if there was a reason they were just like short.
They were the minis I grabbed.
They're cocobolts.
There's a bin of minis right there.
I grabbed them before the bin was handed. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
And,
just-
like, if there's anything specific, because there might be, I will tell you.
Right. Okay.
So, Discount Goliath fucking dies, and that guy, you're going for non-lethal, so he just kind of takes a blow. And since it all kind of happens at once, because you all just jump in, the 3 of them are just kind of like, what the fuck, as you swing in, versus this guy's like, Dennis! Like, as his friend just dies.
Well, you know,
As his smoke buddy. That time in Resident Evil 4 when I was in a smoke break and his head fucking popped, that just happened.
This guy's like, Dennis! As like the fucking like ice shards and blood spatter onto him. And he's like,
yeah.
nice. Here for it.
And now we are properly in combat. Kidding.
alright. I rolled.
I was gonna feel bad if you guys just wiped them before their fucking turn somehow. There's no way for you to do that, but like...
a 19 and a 13 to hit.
The 13 does not hit.
Okay. And that will do 9 damage.
Okay. Fudge will. I'm gonna roll for Fudge. I don't give you guys allies very often, so I'm like, haha, yep, everything's fine.
Do it yourself, bitch.
Fudge does not hit.
Cool.
He swings his whip. It like cracks right next to him. Like,
I'd like to use. Am I close enough? No, I'm not. I need to move one more up, and I'd like to use poison spray, please. He needs to make a con save.
okay. Oh yeah.
I have not been adding my dueling damage to my sword this entire time.
Very cool.
Sorry, you're just trash. He passes. Well, what's the DC?
15.
He passes.
Cool. Never mind then. And then I suppose, as for my bonus action, I will shillelagh.
Okay. It's the enemy's turn. So the one right on you, Kit, will take a swing at you. And then, so there's a lot of dice I need to keep track of today. You take 8 damage from him. This one right here will move up to you. He hits. They're just rolling really well. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Um,
I'm a pseudo tank.
You take 6 more damage. This guy here, he moves up right between you and Fudge. And he goes to hit you, looks to his side, realizes Funkin' Fudge is there, who is Daroga's #1, like, fuck that guy. So he goes for Fudge.
Right.
And does not hit. But the die paused between a crit or a normal number and then landed on the normal number.
Very cool. Thank you, Kanye.
Knowing a dice as well as I do, I assume it was a 2.
And then he darts through this door.
Oh, cool. Good for me.
It's like, you need to...
We were trying. The poison didn't get to him.
It is now Kit's turn.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Then the other one definitely hits. So that is 14 damage and 11 damage. So 25 in total.
Okay, the 14 kills him.
Okay. And then 11 to the second guy then.
Cool.
Just
Just move, because I'm going to be reusing these guys, so just set them to the side off the papers for now. Just so I can move the papers. Okay. Anyway.
Don't look at me like that.
It's Fudge's turn, to which Fudge will watch him, like, those are double doors, he pushes them open, you hear his footsteps fade away, and Fudge is like, fucking damn it, but, like, there's a guy right next to him, but he has his whip, so the guy next to him, and that doesn't hit. Fudge is not doing great today.
looks like he's fudging his rolls.
He's actually not. What do you do, Trolli?
Well, I realized I can't leave unless I want to take a fucking attack of opportunity. So,
You are
Yeah,
a
you
tank.
can. You can disengage.
You can disengage and chase that guy
I don't want to fuck. When I get to him, I want to attack him.
if you get to him.
You are a tank.
It's entirely
You
up to
take
you.
one hit.
You probably can.
It's that a stupid thought go through my brain.
There you are.
I feel like you're gonna like
run through those doors and like stop because there's gonna be like 15 guys, and then you're gonna be like, and just turn into a bear. Like
it's in Charlie's nature to run after him.
Okay. So
she's not going to disengage, but she's just
Right.
going to run.
Okay. So, Trolli, you enter this room here. You get here. It's not the guy you're after, but there is a guy here.
Right.
Do you do anything? I'm giving you the opportunity to realize there's a guy there. Do you stop or do you keep going?
I mean, we're going to have to kill everybody in this fucking building anyway. There's not much I can do besides attack him.
Okay.
I can walk in. Hey, did you see
Did you see this guy?
Yeah. Somebody come through here? Pulls out sword.
But as you go in, he is a little like, he's bracing himself because clearly a guy just ran past him and was like, there's fucking guys here.
So I will hit with my quarterstaff.
there's fucking guys here. Oh, that's a girl.
That's a
She can
girl,
go
it's
through.
fine.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
That's your turn. So, Danielle, roll perception. This is, you guys are already fucking me up here.
14.
Okay. So you're kind of just loitering outside.
Yeah.
And you're looking, the front of this building is glass. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see into it. And you see, like, you can't hear anything. So it's really just, like, somebody's yelling and gesturing behind them to the main lobby.
Okay.
Then, like, somebody gives them a thumbs up. Somebody at the desk gives them a thumbs up and presses a button. And gates start coming down over the windows.
I'm about to bust in one of those windows.
Okay.
Dear God.
If you were going to try to tell me no, I was going to be like, so you're done for the session, goodbye.
No, I was going to try to bust in one of those.
All right.
At the second I saw somebody running, honestly,
Right.
is when I would have reacted. Trying to
So-
bust in.
Whew, this is about to be combat, all right?
Oh, shit.
Just going to do this.
Yeah, I just had to let him go.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I'm trying to think of how to make this all fair to you. Anyway, roll initiative, but right now, regardless of what you get, it's going to be your turn. Just to make this easier on me. Where did I put the Igneas
It's up
card?
there.
I have a 9.
Okay, so
You said 4 for them, 7 for Trolli. I was a 17, and I don't know what Fudge was.
you guys aren't sticking with this initiative the entire time, do you?
No, I know. I was just.
As a matter of fact, hold on.
You're all doing it.
I'm gonna do this.
And put the different enemies card?
Yeah.
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 That makes sense.
Which means they get to re-roll.
The alternatives.
The alternative. Sorry to make your life hard.
Ah, it's okay. So, roll me on athletics.
Pass or be out of the session, I guess.
No, that's not what this is for.
Fucking 23.
Okay, this was for how cool it is. So you like, because you're on the street, but you across the whole building, not just this first floor. Guess I'm going in. Chick, 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 chick. How do you break through this wall of glass?
Football running in.
Okay, so alright, so you just fucking
Bust
quarterback, like shoulder into the wall.
Yeah.
It's like when Hulk like goes
I'm doing
through
a
the
Samus
wall of a
dash
building.
attack.
Yeah. The wall, like, around you, cracks go up a floor or two, but luckily there's structure to keep things from stable. Right behind you, the gate finishes, so there's no backing out. You guys are stuck in this building.
Well, I mean, technically we can just...
No, it's happening down
Oh,
here too.
okay.
It just hasn't gotten to your turn for me to describe
Right.
it yet. I'm sure I am doing the right area of the map here. No big deal. This is what I want. Okay.
I know that feeling.
So Igneas, you have shattered the wall behind you, but the gate comes down. I have to get more enemies out.
Is that the door that the guy came through, or that one?
He came from over here.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, he's still there.
Probably shitting himself now?
Are those half walls then?
Yeah, these are like
Like
potted plants.
I was
are
gonna say,
coming
yeah,
out.
like decorative, like,
partitions
half
Yeah,
walls.
yeah.
of a sort.
He's talking
This
to...
is the, like, if I walked into this area in a video game, I'm like, there's gonna be a gunfight here.
Yes. Pretty much.
Yeah,
It's extremely easily describable in that way.
It
You know
really
exactly what
is,
you're looking
actually.
at that point.
Jesus.
That's fine.
We can take that side down.
We're not doing anything else on this side after we get through this room because there is nothing there. So,
Okay.
how to keep Igneas from dying? Anyway, we'll worry about that when we get to Combat 2. Back in Combat A, it's loud. You guys, actually, you don't even see it. You and Fudge see a gate drop over here, so you can't leave.
Right.
Excuse me.
I doubt this would work, because I assume this is also an exit.
That is like... I'm not going to roll for it, because I'd rather you just not go there. It's like, if you guys were to be like, we're going down here, I'd be like, okay, you pop up over here, that's not there, it's another layer of parking garage.
Only reason I was asking is if that was to outside and there's a gate
not.
coming down, I was going to try to push one of the carts under the gate.
No, it's two lower levels of this. It's
Right.
the same
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, that's
over and
fine.
over.
I'm not
What
going
the hell are you doing over here?
I need minis.
For what?
Look at the
For my
top layer.
plan.
Animals.
What, the 2x2 animals?
Yeah.
Where? Ah,
Animals.
I have a plan. I'm sorry.
Also, if you'd like, not that it makes a difference, if you would have liked to be raging as you burst in because it's cool, you can.
Might as well get it out of the way.
I'll do that when it's my turn.
Okay.
There's no point in me doing it now if I get attacked first. In fact, that only is a detriment to me.
If you rage before you come in, then you cut all your damage in half.
But they get advantage to hit me.
No, that's only if you reckless attack.
Yeah. I'm not saying you reckless attack through the wall, I'm just saying you're raging.
Oh, okay.
Because it does make sense that you'd be like, yes, we're going! And
Okay,
like,
then in that case, yes. You know what? I got the name of those two mechanics mixed up.
I'm just trying to help you out there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna...
He's essentially trying to double your health pool
Yes,
here.
I'm raging.
And it makes narrative sense
Yeah.
that, like, no, you didn't calmly quarterback your way into a room.
No.
Hello, gents.
So, Kit, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna finish slaughtering this guy with a lot of damage, or a lot of to hit, and 14 damage on the first one,
Okay.
and then 11 damage on the second one.
Okay, he's dead.
Alright, he's dead.
Um,
And then I'm gonna 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Do you not just cut across?
No, you have to go around the corner.
yeah.
I meant here.
No, you have to go to the staircase and then up, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I watched him do that with Fudge, so I figured. Yeah.
Get on my table. Okay. Fudge is going to move there and use his whip.
Very cool.
Because this whip has 10 feet, so there's no reason for him to be based up anyway.
He will take an attack opportunity, I assume.
Fudge is going to not move, actually. sorry, my OC, I forgot that he's not here too.
Kit will say, Fudge, go up with Trolli.
Right.
I'll take care
As
of
I
this.
miss another attack.
Jesus Christ, Fudge.
So then I risk the attack of opportunity.
He's gonna tell him to disengage.
Clearly this ain't working out. So he goes up next to Trolli and notices, oh shit, there's another guy here. Sorry, I'm a little rattled today. Trolli, it is your turn.
Just a quick little, like, you good?
It's taking... Things aren't going my way today.
So, can I get through here?
Yes.
I never thought I'd actually go up against Daroga.
Uh,
Not like this.
I've been dying for this day for years, and
I'm a little
you know, I've only
nervous.
ever imagined the final confrontation. I haven't imagined getting there.
If I stand here, do I have to be right here to get to the top of here? To see it?
You have okay. So, quick clarification, because this is the one staircase where I wasn't able to do it. You have to go up and around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Then I will take the attack of opportunity with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
You
Just
can
for
dash if you'd like.
No.
You may as well.
for simplicity's sake, if you dash, you are here. Like this is where you are. If you're there, you're there.
Right.
That's like the next level of stairs.
Okay, I guess dash me then.
Okay. So if you dash, you could get to here. Or if that's 30, you could do 5, 10. 5, 10, 15 would be right here.
Okay. No, I was gonna do something else, which is why I didn't quite want to dash.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to dash.
There is a little window in this door, so when you're standing there, you can see like people on
Really?
Igneas. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Like one of those like shit, like you know when you're in school and they have
How-
those windows in the door.
Just this strip, or can I see in here too?
You can see like just the strip.
Okay. I like to use conjure animals, please.
They like summon a few feet in the air so you can see him through the window and then just.
Imagine working on this day. A fucking giant raging rock golem.
Imagine you're the guy that Kit knocked out because he's like, I've got a new car.
That's true. But these dudes are also having an experience.
And so far,
I
he's the
bust
only.
in here
Did
and
you
now
do
there's-
non-lethal on the other guys?
Yeah.
So they're just gonna wake up in a couple hours and like, oh thank God, my car's okay.
So
Well,
I want
Kit-
to. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kit was like knocking people out because he's just like, these guys are just employees. Like, we don't need to kill them. And then like he like looks over and y'all are just like slaughtering everyone. He's like, all right, whatever. And he's just gonna start killing people now. Like,
Oh, we're gonna use Milky Way as a bear
Okay.
because I don't have a bear.
Okay.
And then this
why
is
did you
a.
bring your bear?
I forgot. And this is a direwolf.
Okay.
Your bear was next to Milky Way.
Do
I
they-
fucking forgot.
Do they go on your initiative?
Yes, we're gonna.
Technically, they're supposed to roll for their own initiative.
But they're
Most-
not.
yeah, most
Which-
Roll initiative again, because we're transferring you to this combat now. The original plan was when you guys get into a new room, you re-roll initiative, but you're fucking it up. What'd you get?
I got a 23.
Okay, so you are well ahead of all of them.
I'm not the one.
And
that let the guy
my
go.
animals do attack because I summoned them.
Right.
I basically didn't have a choice but to fucking bust in when I did.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm not blaming you.
Yeah.
I was fully aware that, like, you guys aren't going to be able to stealth through the whole building.
Oh, God, no.
But I did expect you to make it to here on call.
Yeah, that was kind of the plan. Because I figured they'd probably have some sort of fucking, like, oh shit button at the front desk.
They
And
do.
I wanted to get in here and fucking fuck them up
Yeah.
before they could hit the oh shit.
But then somebody ran and was like, fuck! And they're like, alright, guess we're pressing the button now.
I know, because, like, Kid saw this dude disappear through the door and he's like, guys, you had one job. I've got 3, you have 2. This isn't difficult.
There were 2 people I don't know and Fudge! And like, alright, I guess we're pressing the button.
Okay, so the wolf, we're gonna say hits fucking discount Goliath again.
Actually, hold on, really quick. I need to now write all this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Borrow a d20 from somebody. Thank you.
There's a bag full of extra dice over there if you need them.
Oh, come on, bear. Okay. It's fine. It's
Was it my dice's fault?
No, it's mine.
Oh, okay.
Yours did great.
Okay, good. I was afraid it was mine.
You know, frankly, now I'm a little upset. Had I known you'd make it up here so fast, I would have fucking been a pussy and I would have put the one enemy I didn't put. I was like, I gotta tone it down by one. I don't want Igneas to die this early on. I'm gonna kill him. I want it to be later. I don't want him to die before he, like, gets to do anything.
Yeah.
I'll give her one less enemy.
Does a 21 hit?
Oh, yeah.
10 damage from the direwolf
On Discount Goliath?
on Discount Goliath.
Okay.
And then I have to go over to the polar bear.
Uh-huh.
Don't say it like that. Can I squeeze this polar bear through here?
It's a polar bear?
Yeah.
What CR are you able to summon?
It's a regular bear.
I was
It's
about
same
to say.
attack and everything, though.
No.
No.
Because Igneas is standing there. How long do these animals last?
An hour.
Okay. So you've got some good backup.
Oh.
I'm a little less worried about killing you guys now.
Okay, okay.
To
The
be fair,
bear.
it's a bear. It could just...
Oh, yeah, can the bear? It does have a climb.
I'm just going to make my life easier. If you go over this, instead of 5 feet, that counts as 10 feet.
Tell me how far the bear can go. It has a movement speed of 40, I think.
10 and then 5,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I assume that's, yeah.
Now you're based on
Yeah, fine, right there.
Cool.
Coolio. Apologies, I have to. I assume a 21 hits again.
Yep.
That is 12 damage.
Okay.
And then the second one, I do not think that a 12 hits, correct?
No.
Okay, so then that is the bear and direwolf.
I love how whenever you're playing Crusade, you are like constantly slipped into the southern accent.
Yeah, it's fun.
See, you guys might think I'm upset. Like, oh no, I'm being thwarted. I'm quite happy that, like, okay, good. I'm not just going to fucking kill them because there's a lot of enemies in this building.
Right.
I came prepared.
So, how do I want to do this? The enemies upstairs are now going to do stuff. Okay. Really quick, give me the ACs to make my life easier.
You should actually
That's
have
so
them
you
there.
have cards for them, but let me just tell you, the wolf is 14 and the bear is a fucking 11. But
I
the
know
bear's
the bear
got
one quite well.
These aren't even initiative, they're,
for health and shit.
trackers.
yeah.
But the bear, the
Should
bear,
I use the card labeled boar as your wolf card? Where you scratched out wolf and wrote boar?
the AC's a little different, I think, but sure.
We're going with it.
If you want me to remind you when you hit them, you can ask.
Well, it's easier if I just have them, so I don't have to ask every single time.
The wolf is 14.
Okay. And the bear is...
11.
So neither of these are correct. Okay, thanks for pointing out I had cards.
I'm sorry. I
Well,
upgraded my animals.
those are the polar bear. Those are the animals she can become.
Right. No, I was aware, and I was like, oh wait, Holly's
I do-
telling me I have cards anyway, meaning I assume
I-
there's...
If you
honest
look
to
at
God.
the tyranny ones, there should be regular bear.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
do this.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
I should have made you new cards.
So
Did.
the wolf is how much again? 14?
14 and the bear's 11. Oh wow, that wolf can move.
These aren't even for initiative. These are just so I have the ACs.
I understand.
You are keeping track of their health, though.
Yes.
So
In fact, can I just get a spare piece of paper and a pencil?
I would love to give you a spare piece of paper and a pencil.
Just so I can make my life slightly easier. Oh, Milky Way. I can't believe you joined us for battle. No, my paper.
So, the one right in front of Cow,
Yes.
Which is a bear.
which is a bear. I'm calling it a cow.
It's Milky Way.
It's not. Milky Way is out. Milky Way is back at the club.
It's an apparition of Milky Way.
They hit.
Look it up.
Cow is going to take 7 damage.
Okay.
This guy bases up to Cow. They hit.
Look it up.
Cow takes another 6 damage.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He vaults over the desk like a badass. They actually don't know you're there. They just think this rock golem generated friends.
Nice. Very cool.
These
Thanks,
two whip around
Oh god, a dog.
and moves up. Not that you can do anything. Okay, so it's easier if I just do it this way. Igneas, you have 2 attacks coming your way for a total of 11 damage. Have that. I'm not having anything for you.
Is my AC correct on there? It should be 18.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 damage. You said?
Yes. I mean, if you need to have it, you need to do that. I'm not going to
Yes,
remember
yes.
every time.
So in this case, that would have to 6,
Yes.
I believe. Yeah.
As for Wolf Friend, Wolf Friend is taking 1 attack.
Mm-hmm. Taking 1 damage. I was like, whoa.
At 6.
Okay.
Okay. Igneas, take your turn.
Cool. Okay. So, I'm going to reckless attack this one right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
8 plus 7 is 15. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay, cool. And then it's 26 plus 6. That didn't land right. I get to reroll that. Cool. I get to reroll that.
It feels good, doesn't it?
Not when that happens.
Not when that happens.
Not when
but
that happens.
When that doesn't happen, it feels pretty good.
Yes. Okay, so that's 10 damage to the dude in front of me.
Okay. So I'm currently keeping track of 14 enemies.
Very cool.
Yeah. Welcome to DMing.
Yeah. So we've gone through 1 round of that. We're going to jump back over here to Kit.
My first attack definitely misses. Actually, hang on. I have 10, 15, I'm going to do that. First attack definitely misses with an at 1. Second attack is a 16.
That hits.
Then he will take 14 damage.
Okay. Has he not been hit yet? Or did I forget to write something down? No,
I think
he
the
hasn't.
only one that swung at him is Fudge. So.
Yeah, so he hasn't been hit yet. Speaking of Fudge, I'm going in for the kill.
Good for you.
Okay, he hits.
Yay!
It's
you did
my
it.
time to shine. And then rolls max.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Oh, I forgot to turn this thing on.
Okay. So that is. Right. That's why I was fucked up. You go down here. Sorry, I thought this side of my paper had 1 enemy too many, but an enemy from down there made it up here. And I'm not resetting his health back to max. We're good now. Speaking of up here, now that this round is not done, the enemies need to roll.
You can skip them if you want.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't want to, take that away from you. He hits.
The bear crit.
So, Kit, you get swung at, but they miss. Fudge takes.
Jeez. Bear has max itself.
That
That is
much
cute, but
damage.
that'd be cool.
Okay. Now that that is done, we are going to jump back over here. Trolli.
Yes, sir. 1 second. I was doing the animals first.
Okay.
I might need 2 more d6 or something, or 1 more d6. So the bear, the first attack misses, but the second attack is a crit.
Okay. On which one?
We're gonna do the one that originally hit him with the
Okay.
spear. Where did I drop the pencil? I rolled max damage.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Let's just.
So it's a total of 28.
Okay. How does the spear kill him?
Consumption.
Rips out his jugular.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. The second one does a 13 hit.
No.
Okay. So then the wolf misses, but the bear crit.
Okay.
And then me, I get to go now. I like
dead.
to 5, 10. I assume this is 15.
Yep.
I forgot I'm supposed to make 2 attacks on my turn.
Oh, yikes.
All right.
Well, that's okay. Now I know.
How is this guy looking, by the way?
A little fucked up a bit. Okay, I would like to 15 go to here to
Fine.
the corner and throw an ice knife at the green dude right here.
Okay.
It is.
Even though it's gonna hit Wolf.
She made that choice. She already
Yeah,
rolled.
no, I already
him.
rolled. It's a fine. I already rolled.
Already rolled.
That is fine. 24 to hit.
That is.
So, sorry, there's a lot of going back and forth on mine.
No, you're fine.
Wolf needs to make a dex check, so the
Yep.
other 3.
Sure does.
Thanks, Holly.
You're welcome. He takes an initial 4 damage from being hit,
Okay.
and then the dex check for the fucking wolf.
I thought it was a d10 plus something.
Nope, just takes D10 piercing damage.
Okay, so roll how much damage the explosion will take, and then I will begin rolling to see who passes.
Well,
Because if they pass, they just don't take any, or they take half?
Max.
They take half.
Okay.
it's max.
Or,
for
wait.
If they,
No, she just rolled.
I more rolled max.
No, I know. If they pass, do they...
If they pass, if they don't only take damage if they fail.
Okay.
So, okay, they only take damage if they fail. If they fail, they're taking 12 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So, what's the wolf's dex? I'm just going to get that one done first since you have the dex right in front of you.
Okay,
I figured she would just roll for that.
You know what? Yeah, you can roll.
I've already rolled for it, firstly.
Okay, does the wolf pass or not?
The wolf does not pass.
Okay, neither does guy 1. So... Okay, and then... Sorry, I'm keeping track of fucking who here. He takes 12, that puts him at 1. He takes 12, that puts him at... I need to roll for him, Jesus Christ, don't just say he takes 12 or even... He takes 12. And then guy number 3 passes.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Enemies. So, guy in front of cow is going for the cow.
Did any of you even notice her come in?
No.
They just got hit by something.
Well, I mean, they kind of like, someone's behind me because a knife just came from there, but they're a little preoccupied.
There's also a wolf in front of me, and that
Right.
takes precedence.
So, number 1, or easier to do it this way. Going for the cow, they hit.
How do I know how long wild shape lasts?
2 hours.
They do
Forever?
3 damage to the cow.
Okay.
Or actually, you'd be at 3 hours, because it's your druid level halved.
Okay.
Round down.
This guy moves up 1, just move him around that sword. His coworker's kind of an ass. So try to hit Igneas, and he gets advantage because he reckless attacked. I just remembered. He hits. Otherwise, it was the nat 1.
Oh, fuck. I fucked up the wolf. Never mind.
What?
The wolf's supposed to get advantage on attack.
Igneas, take 4 damage.
No, because there's nobody else adjacent to him.
and have it.
Igneas.
So take 2.
They have to be adjacent to the enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Chink.
Next guy also goes for you. Hits. use it, whatever. Take 6. Again, I'm not. I keep going to have it, but it's easier if I just
Yes, just let me.
Third guy in front of you goes for you.
Damn, I was hoping he'd go for the wolf.
He can see there's already 2, about to be 3 people on the wolf.
Fair enough.
Hits. All of them rolled a 17 plus stuff. With advantage.
So a demon shows up for them, right?
Yeah. Tarantule with 17 L's shows up. And you are going to take another 9. Having that would be
5.
Then, this guy here goes for the wolf. Hits.
Would it be smarter to heal the wolf or resummon the wolf?
Don't resummon it until it dies.
I meant do a heal it now.
Takes 7 damage.
Don't worry about healing it. Save your healings for...
They're going to go the wolf as well. They miss.
Mm-hmm.
This guy here, he was the guy you were chasing, and a knife just flew past him, so he's going to turn around and be like, aha!
You!
Because he can't really get to the wolf anyway. Hits.
Okay.
They're rolling so great, my boys. For 4 damage.
Okay.
Igneas.
So, I assume a 17 hits.
Yep.
Dude in front of me again.
Did you reckless?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude in front of me again. And then that is 15 damage with the first attack.
You hit him last round, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and I don't need to roll again because that's a nat 20 for my second attack.
Are you going for the same guy?
Yeah.
How do you kill him?
Just kind of an overhead, and he just smushes into the ground. Like,
Okay, cool.
He's a puddle now.
All right.
Jam it forward, and his rib cage pops out behind him. Like,
Cool.
And that's pretty much my turn, yeah.
All right. Combat B has finished a round. We're going back to combat A. Kit.
16 hits, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Their AC is 15.
Okay.
We've made it far enough that you guys can piece it together at this point.
He will take 15 on the first attack,
Okay.
and then 12 on the second attack.
How do you kill him?
I'll just kind of like jam the sword like through his neck and then like pull it out the side.
With his like final moments of life, he like as you pull it out the side, his head turns and he sees his 2 friends that you spared, and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" and dies.
Nice.
He's like, as if you would have spared me.
Fudge.
Hang on. 5, 10.
Okay.
Can't really get past that, so.
Fudge hits. The max again. Okay, Fudge is waking up a little bit.
Nice. Very cool.
And just the guy right in front of him.
Kid's gonna say, glad you remembered how to use that. I was gonna ask if you wanted to switch pretty soon.
Shut up, kid. You're a son of a
get out.
bitch. Shut up, get out. I
All
can't,
right,
there's
bye.
cages. The enemy, we'll go for Fudge because Fudge just hit him.
Fudge is also a VIP target.
Hit. Fudge is also a little bit not like not everyone's gonna be like, it's Funkin' Fudge, we're gonna go for him, but every now and then like, wait a second, you're that guy.
That guy looks mighty funkin' to me.
Fudge takes more damage, and that is combat A.
How's Fudge doing?
He's looking okay.
Does Fudge have potions?
No, he did the first time you met him.
Right,
Currently, he does not.
right.
I meant to
He's
give
been
him
traveling all by himself for a little while
potions. I
now,
meant
so
to give him potions.
it's fine. Combat B.
Nice.
Trolli.
Nice. I meant to roll for the fucking bear and shit. Not 1 for that first attack. Love that. That's a fucking crit. Okay.
Alright.
For the bear? Or the cow?
For the wolf.
For the wolf.
With a total of 13 damage.
To which one?
To the green dude.
Green dude right in front.
Yep.
Gotcha. You said for 13? Yes, no, maybe so?
I did that wrong. I'm so sorry. That is still the bear. That's the bear's second attack.
Okay.
So
So
it'd be the only person in front of the bear.
Right, okay.
That is still 13. It's the same fucking bonuses and shit.
Okay.
My apologies.
No, you're
I
fine.
did not fuck that up. There's a
fine.
lot of dice going on.
You are I understand there's a lot happening right now. Combat will get a little more simple after this run. Just slightly.
Unless... No, I already know what their AC is, so the wolf misses.
Okay. And then you?
And then me. Holy shit. I get to go. He needs to make a con save. I'm using poison spray.
What's the DC?
15.
He fails.
Thank God. That is 13 damage. Of poison damage. I don't know if that poisons him. Probably not.
No. No, it'll tell you if it poisons them. You're not gonna poison someone with a cantrip.
No. That'd be busted.
That would be good.
And then...
Especially since poison triggers, I believe, it's fun.
How is Igneas looking?
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, then that is my turn.
Give me 1 second.
Poison spray is a D10, right?
D12.
Okay,
And
that's
because
right. Yeah, 'cause
5th
it's a
level,
con.
it's because I'm 5th level.
I have like a couple scratch
It was
marks at best.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so 2d12.
But
I rolled a
make that
12 and a
con
fucking
save.
1.
Sorry, I'm moving things over to a new page because things are getting a little hectic.
I understand.
And I thought of a slightly better way for myself to keep track of this.
Okay, look, assuming that the bear, the wolf does not die.
That's why I try to use as many different looking minis as I can.
No, I have a decent enough system for keeping track of it.
Your dice does not like me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Grab one from the bag. I thought about bringing dice jail with me too.
And then,
This is assuming that because he missed this time, he will not die next time.
so, the enemies up here, one right in front of the cow, once again goes for the cow. They do not hit the cow.
Very nice. Very nice.
You reckless?
Yeah.
Okay. Both of them are still going for you because you're right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
You puddled their friend.
Yeah, I did.
Revenge.
The first one hits.
You basically did the reverse of that Joker scene where he like makes the pencil disappear, except it's you made the guy disappear.
9.
Oh, so you only roll nice when it's Trolli roll. Okay.
And then, fucking God, Jesus. They're only hitting you because they have advantage.
Well, yeah.
Another 9. The 2 for the wolf are going to go.
Mm-hmm.
The first one hits for 4. The second one hits for 4.
Okay.
And the one in front of you goes
Okay.
and does not hit.
Cool. The wolf is looking bad.
Near death.
Oh, yeah.
Igneas.
Okay, so I regular attack this time. It does hit because a 17 hits, and the damage is 13 on Dude Bro right here.
Oh, no, I did that one.
Which one was that one again?
This one.
13, you said?
Yes,
Dopey,
13.
get out of
Very
here.
cool. Very cool.
I was distracted because Dopey was licking my leg.
Nah.
Yeah.
She went for the next hairy leg she could find. Okay.
She
Is that
actually
it?
licked my toe.
That is it. I did not reckless that time.
Okay. Combat.
Wait, no, I still get to make a second attack. I am so sorry.
How many combat rounds is it? At least a minute?
That hits because that's like a
not
19.
Okay.
Why?
Because she'll only go last a minute. I did it at the beginning of combat.
We'll say that I think
6
this
is
next round is round 6. So you have it this next round and that's it.
17 more damage to Dude Bro.
Cool.
Sorry to keep taking rounds whenever we're bouncing between
Yeah,
combats.
yeah. This isn't.
But don't worry, this one's almost over.
Yeah. Okay.
How's Dude Bro looking?
Not good. Speaking of Combat A, that's almost over. Combat A, Kit. Do you hit?
Yes.
What's your minimum?
I rolled max.
How do you kill
so.
him? He's hanging on by a thread, so you're gonna kill him.
Kit's just gonna kind of like slash out one of his legs and like make him fall.
Okay.
And then like for his second attack, he's just gonna kind of like jam it through his throat.
Cool.
Quick death.
So you fucking make quick work of him. This combat is done.
Roll new initiative.
Roll new initiative.
Can I move before I do that?
You're out of initiative, you can just go up.
Okay.
Your new initiative isn't until you get out.
Right. Hey guy. Oh.
I'll assume.
You're up here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kid will kind of like move over. Can I stand here?
Yes.
Okay. So Fudge comes here. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. 10.
Igneas, remind me what you rolled if you remember.
I don't, but I think it was like a 9.
I realize that this is unprofessional. No, it's fine. What does it matter? This
Oh,
isn't how it was supposed to go
We
in.
could always just roll one full new.
Yeah, just roll a new initiative.
But I had good initiative.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Actually, I'll just keep my roll.
Nah, she's rolling again, you're rolling again.
I rolled a shitty roll.
Sucks.
Alright.
If you roll better, you don't get it.
Not 20.
No, you're keeping the 10. Roll again. 18. Okay.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Yeah. Making her re-roll than trying to get away with keeping a roll.
Well, because I just rolled.
So, I don't think so, Mr. Man.
I was taking a negative to myself.
Okay, so... What did you just roll? I'm pretty sure you're highest anyway. But
21.
You're at 10.
Why did I get punished for trying to do the right
You
thing?
didn't get punished. You
Yes,
just
I did, 'cause you
you're
made
just
me
gonna get
reroll.
rewarded.
I got punished
Do
by
the enemies-
losing out on a nat
Do the
20.
enemies really go after me?
No.
Okay. Because I do have an initiative of 7.
Oh, wait.
You made us re-roll.
You rolled like a 3.
Yeah.
And then you add your initiative. Right. Okay,
Plus
correct.
4, which is 7 total.
Then yes, okay. The enemies go last. Listen, in my defense, I had to
I
balance
was from a
2
20.
In his defense, he's used to having a negative initiative.
That too. Yeah, if I see you roll the 3, I'm like, haha, you go last!
God.
Okay.
I rolled a fucking 23 to a 3. Anyway.
Session's over. You guys rolled it.
I went from a 10 to kind of like a roundabouting a nat 20.
You know what?
Back
You
to
know
a
what?
10.
Igneas, roll a perception. You passed. Can and Trolli just have heart attacks? It's actually crazy.
I smite.
Okay, Igneas, it's your turn.
Okay, so,
You just had to chase that guy.
same dude, bro.
Yep.
Attacking him. That hits.
Hi, buddy.
I'm so sorry.
It happens all the time.
It's 11 damage to dude, bro, on the first attack.
How do you kill him?
The puddle gets a little bit bigger.
I was gonna say, angle it slightly so he joins the other
Okay,
puddle.
cool.
And then,
I'm using the mini again, so
Yeah.
yeah, don't put him too far.
second attack. That one actually does not hit, so I miss.
Okay. It's Fudge's turn. Fudge hits. Just enough to kill him.
Very cool.
So Fudge is tired of looking like a clown in front of his new girlfriend. So he
Especially when she's showing him up.
he bursts through the door and like over the dude's shoulder. It wraps around the guy's neck, and then he does one of like those, and he snaps the guy's neck and he crumples. He's like, yeah.
The kid's just nice.
Trolli's like, fucking okay.
And then he will move
That looks terrifying.
up. And that's Fudge's turn. Kit.
Attack this guy. I assume he also has the same AC, so he's taking 11 damage for the first attack. 14 for the second one.
How do you kill him?
Just kind of like, as he's probably like raising his sword to attack the wolf, just kind of like jam through his spine and push him off to the side.
Okay. Trolli. Unless there was anything else you wanted to do.
He'll turn to Trolli and be like, I assume that's yours? And point at the wolf.
And then she
Yes.
goes, what the fuck? And you're like, alright, guess not.
Okay.
Are you gonna do your second attack?
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, those
I
are
just
mine.
described it as one attack.
Oh, okay.
Do not hurt them. They're already died. I'm gonna start with the bear. The first attack is a 22 to hit with a total of 8 damage.
The bear just kills him.
Nice.
How
very
does
cool.
he do it? Or she, I don't know.
The bear only knows massacre, so can I have the bear, like, rip its face off?
Sure.
Cool. And I just wasted the bear's second attack. Unless I can move the bear and then attack. Cool.
Not on multi-attack.
No.
Very, very cool then.
Bruh. Something about the
You
statement.
can still move.
Oh, yeah.
The bear knows only massacre. Knows always massacre. Metal as fuck.
I wish I had waited on the
5,
shirt so I could
10.
get that.
Yeah. I was
15.
just thinking that.
Move right there to that dude. Look menacing as possible.
Boo.
The wolf, unfortunately,
Holy just thought it was the move over, Timmy.
rolled a soft 20
Okay.
on dude green man,
Okay.
but only hit for 6.
Ah, that's a shame.
Darn it.
And then me, because I still get to go. Can I move past Kit, or am I just stuck back here?
No, you can move past Kit. You can also occupy these spaces. It's when you go past them that you take the 10.
Then I will.
Move past allies.
I like to sit there and hit with my quarterstaff. It is a 25 to hit with a total of 12. I can do math. 7. 11 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Did you reckless?
No.
Okay. Red Cape there uses his free action to contemplate his life choices.
As a bear shows up.
As there's a wolf, a bear, and a rock golem that's made pancakes out of his friends.
Nice.
However, he does decide that if he's going to go down, he's going to go down swinging, so he goes for Igneas, who's killed 2 of his friends now.
Free action cry. Crying resolves.
He does hit for 4 damage.
Very cool.
Meanwhile,
Meaning he hits for 2 damage.
Mr. Green dude
rub it in!
The green dude is fucking surrounded.
He like goes to do this like big overhead stab, and he's just dink.
I'm still not even close to being bloodied.
You're a tank. That's the
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's a lot of combat left.
Oh, I know.
We are
but-
like scratching the surface of combat here.
I know, but
This is a 20-story building.
I'm aware. I'm just saying
And
it
I
feels
put
really good
one,
to be able to take hits.
I put one gimmick into combat that the further you get into the dungeon, the more likely you just die.
Cool.
So don't fuck up. You'll see what I know exactly how I'm
Don't
going to
fuck
show
up
you
now.
what it is.
Looks like I'm saving all my level 3 spell slots.
Anyway,
Roll as many as I can.
this guy, you don't literally just die, but you take a lot of damage. This guy here whips around, notices,
Shits his pants.
you know, alright, you just fucking cleaved the dude in half. My other friend is dead on the floor with his neck snapped. There's a teenage girl here.
How you
He will
doing?
go for the one right in front of him, which is Fudge. It crits on him.
Mother. This man's
They
taking
call me
somebody
the
out.
penguin. I go into fight or flight, and I don't know if you know this, but penguins don't fly.
That's pretty good.
I actually like that.
And I didn't do the max of dice. I just made him roll twice. He still rolled max.
Oh, cool.
So,
Fudge dies.
no, he does 20 damage.
Something just dawned on me again. Something you told us a long time ago.
About how NPCs go.
Yeah,
NPCs
NPCs don't go
make
down.
NPCs die. Speaking of which, Fudge is not looking good.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Not.
My second wind Fudge. Wish I could do that.
I'm gonna...
Luckily, he's only bloodied. But, won't say anything, but notice how I did need to check on a calculator before I said bloodied or near death. Anyway, it's Igneas' turn.
Making mincemeat out of dude bro here.
I don't think that's
The bear is like, I enjoy this.
12 damage with the first attack.
Okay. Well, no, wait. On that guy there?
This guy here.
You said 12 damage?
12 damage.
Oh, he's dead.
He is part of a very large
He's
call.
part. I'm not even going to ask you how you do it, because I'm beginning to pick up on what Igneas
This is now difficult terrain.
You can... No, can she move between attacks?
Wait, it's extra attack, right?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Oh,
You
okay.
can move up to him.
At least that's always been my ruling.
Okay.
Can Goliath move between attacks?
You can't if you're using multi-attack. Yes, you can.
It's when you have extra attack
Extra
from 5th
attack.
level.
Well, I don't know if I have extra or multi.
You have extra attack. Multi-attack is only for, like, creatures.
Okay,
Like
not
the
extra attack.
To give them not the ability
So
to
I
do that.
can attack, move, and
At least that is how I have always done it. I don't know what the official
I'm going to
rule
make
is.
note of that in Goliath's sheet, because the only note I made was you can attack twice, and I kept forgetting to ask, can I attack, move, attack? Now I know.
Knowing is half the battle.
The other half is extreme
Jesus
violence.
Christ! I wish I could put this in dice jail, because it's rolling like nothing but ones and then re-rolling as ones. Anyway, fucking, I need it, though.
I can get you another D6.
Okay, then yes.
I can also get you another. I have plenty.
Actually, wait. Use the kit dice.
I will.
I actually will not need a single d6 today, so.
Okay, so it was,
If you want that D6.
12 damage on the hit.
Okay.
Actually, can I have one more d6?
Sure can.
Here,
Unless you
I'll
got
give
it.
you one.
Here, we give you all the D6s.
That is a 1. The, logo.
Gotcha.
Simple.
Okay.
I have
Fudge.
a lot of D6s. Being as my
Fudge
attack
hits.
used to be 2d6.
For 15.
Is this man not down yet?
No, you guys left him alone for most of this.
Oh yeah, I kept trying to hit him.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, that was the first damage he's taken today.
I forgot that the wolf kept trying to hit
He
him.
was sitting over here like, I might get to go home today. Oh my god, these guys suck.
It's a good thing I rolled.
Then he crit, and because he crit, his luck disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, I hit for 14 damage.
He's dead. How do you
Oh,
do?
cool.
I'm just gonna fucking cut his head off.
Cool. It like behind the desk over there.
It lands on the panic button and the shutters start coming up.
So you are out of combat.
Very nice.
I have to pee.
Kid's just
Can
gonna
I
look
give Fudge a potion?
Here in a second. Well, yeah. Roll how much it's gonna be.
Isn't it 2d4 plus 4?
at. If you're using a regular, yeah.
I have a greater.
Do you mind giving him a bit? I'll give you my potion.
That's fine. Honestly, just take my greater, because I have potions besides that.
Right.
I've
What's
never
funny-
needed to use them.
I was also going to offer him a greater just because I have my own healing abilities.
Whoever wants to give it to him, to be honest.
I can do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have a lot more health than I do.
Is it 4d4?
44 plus 4.
That's 48.
I need a fucking...
Kid's gonna just, like, lean over to Trolli again and be like, so, where did those...
I'm doing math, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
He said 44 plus 4?
Yes.
Fudge gains 14 health back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Kit's just gonna like point at the things and just be like, so where did those come from?
The direwolf walks up to you and like nuzzles at your fucking leg.
Actually, now that Fudge healed for that much, how is he looking?
You said 14, right?
14. I will shove another
Oh
potion
shit!
down.
Oops! I accidentally just did 14 damage.
Nice.
So heal him for 28.
Yeah.
They did. I summoned them.
That didn't answer my question. Where did they come from?
Out of nothing.
I'm gonna stop questioning magic, and he's just gonna start walking away.
They appear out of nothing. I hope you know that.
I don't.
I can do that 2 more times.
You're confusing me more now.
Let's try not to die though, because
Fudge is
I'm-
looking fine.
Okay.
Like, really
Like,
fine?
like if I shove another
Like
potion,
not bloody fine.
like if I
Okay.
shove another potion down his throat, he'll be better.
I mean, yeah, he'd be better if you gave him another potion, but we're going on. Half is bloodied, quarter is near death. He's looking fine.
Yeah.
Kit's gonna peer behind the desk and see if there's anything of note.
So you notice there's computers of like this is the secretaries pretty much. There's the panic button that has been pressed. All the gates are down. But besides that, there's nothing really. You know, like there's like the Daroga.co logo as the wallpaper on the computer. Like
The is the best.
there's a little like Polaroid of Fudge that's like kill on sight.
It's
Like
got like the X's on the eyes
Yeah.
and stuff.
and a frowny.
Kit's actually gonna take that. And he's gonna look. Is there any like? Actually, I'm gonna roleplay him as an old man would be. He has no idea how to use this computer, so he's gonna go, Trolli,
What?
can you check and see if there's a way to disable the lockdown on this thing?
I have no idea, but I guess I'll look.
I don't understand computers either.
What
It's like
computer?
fucking magic to
And
me.
I look around. What do the computer?
Yeah, there's a computer. It's
It-
running
what-
Windows
what's
11.
Up? Huh?
It's running Windows 11.
Oh, nice. What's on the desktop?
Google Chrome, Discord, which shouldn't be there,
Is
but
there a
it
way
is.
to disable the thing? I guess is what I'm going
There's
for.
this little icon labeled security.
And I double click that.
Yeah, you can. It opens up a window. It has like security : enabled and a thing to enter a password.
It requires a password.
Type in kill Fudge.
Kill Fudge.
Eh.
Kill Fudge with a capital.
Eh.
Damn.
Type in Daroga rules.
Daroga rules?
Eh. And then the 2-hour countdown starts where the password thing used to be.
Never mind.
Uh.
Fudge, I have a present for you.
No, hang on, wait a second. Something just happened. A 2-hour countdown just started.
There's fine print that says like you tried too many times is what happened. It's not like a bomb or anything.
I'm like,
No,
oh, what the fuck?
No.
What kind of security is this?
No, it's
I
like
tried too many times.
Oh, thank God.
it's like tried too many times. Like
Try again in 2 hours?
you do not have the security level to keep trying. Try again in 2 hours.
Jesus, okay.
I only have one eye, and even I can see that.
Fuck off.
Fudge, I have a present for you.
Yeah.
And he's gonna hold up the photo, courtesy of Daroga.
I got one to
Figured
slack
you'd
this
get
back
some.
at home. But of Daroga, not of me. And
Figured you'd
mine's
get
on a
a kick out of
dartboard.
Wow, y'all are just star-crossed lovers, aren't you?
I'm gonna put that in my wallet.
Can I draw on it sometime?
Maybe. Depends what do you want to draw.
wanna give him a silly
is
face.
the door on
Maybe.
that side too square? Like, could the animals fit through that door, or can they only fit through this door?
only fit through
Technically they can if you're doing with squeezing rules. It just takes double movement.
Well, I guess which door are we going through? I assume one's the stairs and one's the elevator.
Yes, the big one is the elevator.
Do I want to take the elevator?
They're going to be expecting that at this point. Plus,
Well,
the
I was-
security thing is probably already disabled. The
Charlie,
elevator.
much as I love you, there's a fair chance that elevator doesn't work at this point.
The stairs, then.
We
Stairs.
could try prying open the doors and seeing if there's a service hatch with a ladder.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad
And then
idea.
I guess I'll go up the stairs with the animals.
Alright.
Wait, hang on.
Tell you what. Iggy. You could try to pry those open.
I try to pry them open.
You're looking to help? Okay, both of you roll me athletics. You do it. You're on the nat 20 and he's helping you. So
21, yeah.
you open it. The elevator isn't there. There's just the shaft. It goes down and up.
Kid's gonna look up and see if he sees the elevator.
Roll me perception.
The elevator comes crashing.
I'm gonna look down and see if I see the elevator.
Soft 20.
Do you look down?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception.
It's like 7.
So, Igneas, you stare into the infinite abyss. Because that's the best you can make out of what you're looking at here. Kit, you, since you rolled pretty high, squint your eyes and you can see what you can only assume is the elevator at the top floor.
Okay. I assume there's no cables running down because the elevator is above us.
Yes.
That was my main question. Now he's gonna look and see if there is a service shaft elevator here. Damn it.
The stairs it is then.
Kid just... No safety regulations in this building, apparently.
It's not ocean component.
We're in Variety Bog.
Yeah.
Alright, the stairs
Still,
it
it's
is.
a CEO.
Do we want to put the
In
animals in front
Variety
of us?
Bog. Anyway.
I think he'd at least want his own way
You
out.
hear from like the top of the shaft, there's never been a problem before. I'm not installing it. I'm kidding.
Oh, there's gotta be a problem.
I'm completely kidding.
Do we want to put the animals in front of us when we go up the stairs? Okay.
Yes.
One behind us and one in front of us, or just in front of us?
One behind as well, just in case
Okay.
they
Do we
try
want
to sneak
not to meta, but the wolf is not looking amazing?
But I can see that the wolf is covered in battle scars. Put him behind us.
Cool. So the bear will go in front of us, and then I guess we can line up however we want, and then the wolf goes behind us.
Okay. So,
I would like to also be, like, just behind the bear.
well,
Okay.
tell you guys what.
I'll be behind that.
We're going to start you right here. Stairs going up, stairs going up, stairs going up, stairs going up. That gives you perspective on how this looks.
Right.
Make yourselves in whatever order you'd like in this area.
Igneas wanted to be behind the bear. Where does
And then
Fudge
I'm right
and Kit want
behind.
to be?
If there's space, I'll be up next to Igneas.
Oh, there's definitely space. Alright, there's our fucking marching order.
All right. And everybody, as you open the door and it closes behind you, you hear it lock.
Oh, nice.
And you
Right.
hear people coming down the stairs. Everybody roll initiative.
Very nice.
Oh,
You also see here a printed on the wall 1.
Oh, great, okay.
what was that about not wanting to take the stairs?
Oh, very nice. Not as nice. Cool.
Oh, they're all over here.
I
Sorry.
did not roll that nice on damage.
Is there... Do the stairs go down anywhere?
Nope.
Okay. So we are at the very, very bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, not including the underground parking garage, but these stairs don't lead down.
Right.
Let me quickly.
Cool.
I had a thought, and then I realized that might also be what you were talking about as well.
Wait, I don't have to roll that.
About how it might just, like, instantly kill us.
What were you thinking?
Very cool.
Getting thrown down the center portion of the stairs.
Oh, yeah. The higher you go, this is just a 2x2 gap in the stairs. So, hypothetically. So, I'm not going to keep track of exactly how many feet this is, because I know it's like 1 whatever by feet. So, it's going to be.
It's 10 feet of floor, if that helps. Usually, in most buildings.
I was going to do 1d12 times whatever floor you're on. I don't
That's
mean.
actually about right, because it'd be a d6 for every 5 feet.
Yeah.
So
That's just a quick, loose way of doing it.
Yeah.
And what I really mean is, like, if you're on floor 5, 5d12, not 1d12 times 5.
right.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't mean something like absolutely bullshit, like you press this button and die. I mean,
No,
in combat. If you
As
get,
soon as we got into the stairwell, I was like, that's probably what he's talking about. Because that's why I asked if it went any further down. It's because I was going to fucking yank people down the stairwell.
you can try later. So, while these enemies are slightly different, just for the sake of simplicity, their AC is still 15.
Okay.
Until I say otherwise, their AC is 15.
Gotcha.
just because we have a lot of combat to get through, so faster the better. Did you all roll initiative?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I didn't. But Danielle, why don't you go ahead and tell me what you rolled?
5.
At this point, I have like fudge dice. What did you roll?
23.
What did you roll? Figure that out while I do
Plus 4. Dex.
Dex. Plus 4.
Do you have an
Roll.
18 or 19?
A 1.
14. So,
I just did, oh,
You guys are still both going to go up here.
Yeah.
That roll is just to fight each other.
Yep.
What did you say you rolled in? I'm sorry.
5.
Igneas bringing up the rear. Okay. Kit.
Kit will kind of like. Kit's gonna hold his action until the bear moves up, and then he's gonna move up and attack whoever he can get closest to.
Okay. So pretty much when the bear moves up, you're also moving up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
staying behind the bear.
Trolli.
Trolli's gonna move first before any of the animals do. We have 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm pretty sure I can hit from here. Let me double check. Yes, I can. I'm going to throw an ice knife at this dude.
Okay.
He makes a con save.
What's the DC?
No, wait, I have to fucking roll a hit. I'm sorry. I was thinking of fucking something else. Right? Am I right?
You're correct. You have to roll the hit, and then even if you miss, it still.
It
explodes.
doesn't fucking hit, but it does explode.
Okay. Well, he passes.
So it does
the
nothing.
dex save. Okay, so it does nothing. Now
Why'd
the
you use Ice Knife on a single enemy? Don't you have any single target spells?
No, not from this far away.
Hmm.
Then I guess the bear will move right here.
So Kit, you move.
Kit'll move. Yeah.
The bear hits both attacks
Okay.
for an altogether total of 5, 6. I can do math. 12 damage. It's sad Ice Knife didn't do anything because.
And then Kit. So you doubled your attack and everything.
Just forgot to roll my damage. Reroll that with my slasher perk.
What did you roll to hit? Just to be more than 15?
18, yeah.
Okay.
18 was a minimum. 14 damage to the first one,
Okay.
and then it's 12 damage for the second one. Same one that the bear attacked.
Okay. So you and the bear tag team this guy and he dies.
Very cool. Very cool.
And then I'll kind of, this doesn't actually affect anything, but I'll kind of like press up against the wall so that Iggy can run through.
Okay. Do you do anything with the wolf?
The wolf can't move past past them, can they?
It can squeeze.
I didn't even roll for the wolf because I didn't need to move.
Let's see, what's the wolf's speed?
Well, I mean,
40
even
or
then,
50?
I guess it's a 50.
So it'd be 10, 10 or 5,
You can do it.
15, 20, 25.
Did you say 5, 15?
Yes, because it's squeezing past
squeezing.
Igneas.
I 25.
35, or 45, 50 would be there, essentially.
Okay, sure. If that'll be allowed.
Yeah.
That is
Unless Raven wants to make that last little bit.
Nah, it's
5
it's
extra.
fine.
it's an 18 to hit.
Okay.
This dude. I can roll again to see if it crits because you're next to that and it doesn't crit, which is fine. That is 5, 8. That is math.
5 plus 8 is 13.
Yes. No, 5. That makes
Oh,
8.
8.
That's 11 damage.
Are you making it do the strength saves? to not go
Well, I
prone?
mean, he hasn't hit anybody yet.
Oh, okay.
So he needs to make a strength save now.
Okay. What is
DC
the
like
DC?
12 or something?
It uses my DC, I thought.
No, I don't think so.
It just says
DC 13 strength save.
13th. I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
It fails.
It is knocked prone.
Okay. Okay. Fudge goes.
There's a lot of shit going on.
I'm just gonna move up here and hang out.
Hey, Fudge.
Hey, kid. Enemy's turn. Does he need to, like, is this on top of him?
Yeah.
Or-
No.
No, literally, he can just stand
So
up.
then he
The
gets
purpose
up.
of it is for if one of us can get over to him, we get advantage to hit him.
He gets up. He is going to roll to hit the wolf.
Oh, it won't be that hard. And the wolf will probably die, to be honest.
Hits.
Okay, how much? What's the minimum?
The minimum is 3.
Oh, okay, then roll.
He rolled 6.
Cool, so the wolf's gone.
Okay.
You had 4.
Yeah.
With his second attack, he's going to go for Kit.
Rude.
Wolf is gone. He hits for 5. Gonna post up with the cow.
Love you.
No, Milky Way.
First attack misses. Second attack does not miss
Okay.
for 4.
Igneas can squeeze between us now.
Well, there's 2 enemies left. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're gonna go for Kit.
Oh, hey.
First attack does not hit. Second attack does not hit. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're forming.
You can no longer squeeze.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop you guys.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I need to stop a bear, an old man, and funky fudge.
They're going for Kit. The first attack hits for 4. The second attack misses.
Nice.
Also, just because it makes sense and to allow you to play, on this floor only, these 2 walls aren't there because that doesn't make sense because it's supposed to be the stairs going up. This is the bottom.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't think of that till just now.
So then you can run up and hit things.
Yeah.
You're just hitting over a wall, which doesn't really affect anything.
Yeah.
Except you just can't make puddles out of these guys this time.
Right, so, like, in that case, then, that means I can kind of hear, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then, I rolled 2 attacks. They both hit.
Was that reckless or?
No, that's just,
Okay.
13 damage on the first hit. Second hit is 14 damage.
You kill him.
Cool. Just
This
a 1-2 conk.
Right.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, keep that pot there.
And then I'll use more of my movement to get up over here.
Okay. Kit.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my fighting spirits.
Cool.
That hits. And so does that. Reroll that. Hey, one better. So they will take 12 and 12. The one right in front of me, a green boy.
Cool. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Trolli.
Can you move me up next to between Igneas and the green dude? Yep. Bonus action shillelagh, but my attack missed. And then the bear, only one of his attacks hit. Between the 2 of the ones in front of the bear, which ones have been hit yet?
Neither.
Neither. Let's do the one with the short one.
Okay.
It hits for a soft 20, with the damage being I can do it right here.
You should be like me and invest in a little calculator.
It's called a phone, Raven.
Well, it's easier to like have this separate $5 calculator, so you don't have to keep leaving your character sheet.
13 damage, please.
Cool.
And then that is my entire turn.
Okay. Fudge is gonna move up here. Also go for this guy. That hits for hits for 10, and he dies.
Very cool.
I'm referring to this guy as Discount Loki.
I like that.
And that's Fudge's turn. Speaking of turns, it's the enemy's turn.
He's jokey.
First one goes for the bear. Hits for 10.
Okay.
The second one goes for Kit. Does not hit. That's the enemy's turn.
Kit's getting some use out of this shield.
Can you move me to where I'm like based up with him? Yeah, right there. And then 15 damage on the first hit,
Sucks right now.
Okay.
16 damage on the second hit.
Okay.
And now my rage is over.
Cool.
My first rage.
Nice.
Kit.
That definitely hits for 10 damage.
Okay.
The only one I can reach.
He dies.
He's dead.
Okay, that makes this not useless. I will not take that away.
Trolli.
Well, the bear missed both attacks,
Okay.
but Trolli's going to use Thorn Whip. It definitely hits with a 17 on the die for a total of 10 damage, and he gets pulled up to me.
Does he take attacks of opportunity?
No. Forced movement doesn't provoke.
That
Cool.
is still based up with us technically.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Fudge. Hits.
I like your whip style.
I'm going to be honest, that might have turned me on a little bit. And then I hit this guy, but I was kind of distracted, so I rolled pretty low for damage.
I was so distracted by
How do you
cute
feel
are.
about using that in bed?
Oh my god.
Let me tell you what, if I ever retire, but you don't for some reason, you can have this. But in the meantime, it's mine.
I'll keep you to that word.
Enemies, right. I roll for Fudge, and then I'm like, I'm done. And then like, no, I have to go right into rolling for enemies. Okay. He doesn't hit. I don't even specify who he was aiming at, but out of everyone he can reach, he doesn't hit.
Like last combat that we did in Tyranny, where you've got Jay, the lizard folk, the enemies. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing now? Like,
What do I want to do? I guess I do a D8. Cool.
Igneas.
Well, both of my attacks are hitting.
What's your minimum damage
My minimum damage,
between both attacks?
6 for both.
All right, then you kill him. Not that I want to take away you getting to describe how you die, but we got
That's
a lot of
fine.
combat to
That's-
get through, and it is
no.
11:48. Speaking of which, it's 11:48. Nowhere near done with this dungeon. So if you guys want to be done for the night and commence next week, we can.
yeah, we should probably call it here for now.
I'm having a great time.
We can go a little while longer if you want.
One or
only
two more
reason-
combats?
Okay.
The only reason I was saying that was because me and Raven have to work in the morning, and we had already planned to going on Old South.
Well, South is
I-
24/7, and
like
y'all don't
I-
have to open till 11.
Like we don't have to until 11, and I am not going to need much sleep tonight. If you guys want to keep going a little further, I'm more than happy
I'm fine
to.
with going
I would
further.
like-
I still would like to do Old South and Metal Gear, but for me, I'm willing to be up as late as you are.
I can do one more.
I would adore to.
How about this? We do one more combat. You guys will get the gist of how this dungeon's going to go, and then after that, you can decide.
Cool.
Great.
So, real quick before we move on, excuse me, the door that's here,
It's locked.
I figured, is it like one of those ones that's got like the big push bar?
Yes.
I'm gonna take several of the enemy swords and jam it into them
Okay.
so that it can't be opened from the other side.
Sure. Okay.
How's everybody looking?
And I'm gonna
real
do
quick?
that on every floor.
Okay.
I look okay.
How do you look?
I'm fine.
How does Fudge look?
Fudge hasn't taken any damage.
Okay, just double checking.
I don't know if any of you took damage. Oh, you did, but Fudge didn't.
Okay, I was just double checking.
All right, cool.
I was thinking,
So you guys head up the stairs.
Mhm.
Give me your marching order as you see a big number 2 printed on the wall.
Put us in the same order we were in before, minus the wolf.
Yeah.
Maybe I can be up next to the bear.
That's fine. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, that is an enemy. Cool.
They're joining us.
Fudge is taking up the rear with you, and he's kind of like, I've done a lot of running in my life, but I'm not looking forward to all these stairs. Everybody roll initiative as
Show
you
me
hear.
how much of in shape you are.
Okay.
It's like you're telling me.
And now this is in full effect.
Okay.
I was gonna enter darky mode for like a second and say something flirty, but she wouldn't say that.
Ooh, interesting.
Kit does say, yeah, you're telling me I'm 40.
What'd you roll?
21.
What'd you roll?
I need to roll my initiative. 23, again.
Holly, what'd you roll?
11.
And everything else is right from
Oh,
now on out.
nice. I was
You just switched with Iggy.
gonna be like, you can show me how your stamina is.
Yeah! And then he just watches you go ahead.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Okay, and then I need to do...
Very cool.
Don't do it, Musket. Don't do it.
No. I love you, but no. Okay.
As more enemies start coming down the stairs towards you.
Oh, doke. So that one
This is a gauntlet combat.
I'll go ahead and say this. If at any point Kit kills someone who is by the railing, he's going to dump their body over. There's a reason.
Are you trying to cushion the blow?
If any of us falls through, if we land on a pile of bodies, it's still going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt nearly as much.
You're correct.
Don't know if you'll reward that the way I want you to, but...
Maybe not the way I want you to, but I will reward it. But I'm going to keep track of how many bodies are down there.
Okay.
I already have the formula in my head I just thought of. Kit, speaking of you,
Your murder's intent.
you know nothing but massacre.
I mean, that is the way I wrote this character. Speaking of knowing nothing but massacre, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Die. I definitely hit both of those.
It would help if I wrote down
And yourself?
new health pools. I'm writing a lot of health pools today.
16, 14.
Okay, that's a total of 30.
30.
Okay. Igneas.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to where I'm based up with both of those. Sorry, I'm very short.
No, you're fine.
And then both of my attacks hit. They're gonna be... The first one is gonna be aimed at the one that Kit already hit. And the first one, I'm, by the way, not raging anymore,
Okay.
is, fucking 11 damage.
He dies.
Okay. And then the second one is 14 damage on Dude Bro there.
Oh, he's a tank. I'm a pseudo tank. You need to save your wild shapes for later.
Oh, yeah,
said
you
this one
probably
died?
should save your wild shapes for later.
I
A
am
little bit
saving
meta
them.
here.
Yeah, I already knew that.
There's more than one boss fight.
I already knew to save them. This one died, right?
No, the other
No,
one.
the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
And they're not easy bosses. And I'm using legendary actions for the first time.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Are you using layer
There's
actions?
a reason that I am saving my wild shapes.
Layer actions are fun.
No.
Layer
Don't
actions
murder us.
I
Layer
thought about
actions
using.
are a fucking bitch.
I
dude.
thought about using layer actions, but I couldn't justify it lore-wise because, like, not really your layer, and I did something else instead. But legendary actions are a thing for one of the two boss fights here.
Layer actions could be like he fucking whips out a remote control because he's like, "You're standing on that particular rug." Beep. Ah!
No, I know, but there's a cut scene later. You'll understand.
Are we
it when
better
we
watch
get
a Metal Gear Solid 4 cutscene?
Oh, yeah. Next session is me just talking to you guys for 5 hours in a monologue.
Okay, see, here's the problem. I know that you could do that without slowing
Oh,
down.
I could fucking just improv a 5-hour monologue.
You could.
Yeah.
You've
You
done
remember-
that for Let's Plays before.
You remember the Dawn of the Dragon?
Yeah, where I just monologue for half an hour, improv. I can do it again. Fuck it.
And you did not slow down once.
I'm really good at running my mouth. My mom would say that when she was mad at me and I took it too seriously.
I just think it's funny.
It's
'cause,
honestly impressive.
yeah, me and you were literally just like cackling and like giggling the
When-
entire time with a
When
muted
does he
mic.
run out of like energy here?
Yeah.
Right. I think you did that for 2 episodes.
I did it for like an episode and a half.
Yeah.
And sometimes I go back to that episode and read the comments, and there's one comment that's like, "This episode is fucking annoying." And I responded years ago with like, "I know, right?"
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Trolli, it's your turn.
I can't really do anything because the bear.
You can go around.
You can go around.
No, I mean like. I guess the bear could move, like push Kit out of the way, right?
The bear can.
You can just squeeze
you.
past.
Yeah. The bear will go right here. It misses both of its attacks, but it
Okay.
goes right there. And then 5, 10, 15,
Excuse me.
20, 25. And there I am.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading a spell for later.
You can, when you are like when you're in a corner like that, you
Mm-hmm.
can't attack past the. You can attack with projectiles. That
Oh.
you can't reach this up here. Just because, like, let's say,
So-
like, it's all at an incline. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Okay,
With
so
that-
then you could hit Dude Bro there.
You can't. What I'm saying is, you can throw ice knife if you'd like.
No, actually, can I do poison spray? He makes a con save.
Sure.
I really want to see Fudge like go up to here and then like whip the thing around this dude's neck and just yank him down the fucking pit.
And Zlip doesn't reach that far.
Ah, that would be sick.
What's the DC? His whip, pretty
15.
much. He just passes. Fudge can hit somebody here. He can hit there can be a space.
It's a
gap.
10 foot.
Yeah,
Okay,
Not
then
quite
that
a
is my
15
turn.
foot.
that would be sick though. Okay, speaking of Fudge, it's his turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's Fudge's turn. Actually, no, speaking of 10 feet, he can hit that guy.
There we go.
Thread the needle.
And we're making sure to dump the bodies down the stairs the whole time.
Well,
Correct.
Kit is. I don't know if y'all are.
Oh my
Kit
God.
hasn't said that out loud
Okay,
yet.
but as long as the bear survives.
I mostly meant Kit, like if Kit's doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Because we did
Narrate it
kill a
out,
dude.
but there's a thing that I'm balancing dumping the bodies with. But we'll get there when we get there.
Because we did kill a dude and then...
Fudge
Yeah, but he was too far away.
misses.
It's only we're only gonna be able to
So,
dump the bodies. if
enemy's
we're at the edge.
turn.
Oh, you could drag him down there after.
Well, yeah, after. I'm talking about like during combat.
Oh, okay.
That guy there goes for the bear.
Cool.
Bear takes 6 damage.
Okay. Cool, we're looking great.
I don't mean to meta, but I just saw the number you wrote. I'm like, alright, cool.
Plus, I rolled a crit on the bear, so I'd like for the bear to live.
Alright. You're there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I can't justify them not going for your bear.
I know.
They
And
go
it has
for me.
11 AC.
I know.
Yeah. This one is gonna go for Igneas because it's right in front of Igneas.
The other one could also go for Igneas.
It misses Igneas.
Cool.
Low-key goes for the bear.
Okay, the
I'm
bear's
s-
dead.
hold on.
If he hits.
He needs to roll. Okay. He rolls too low to hit, so your bear is alive.
Wow.
He,
Okay, cool.
after his modifier, he rolled a 7.
Were you using Fudge's dice?
Actually, yes.
So they were Fudge dice?
It was the closest thing. 10, 15. He's going for Igneas.
He throws a javelin at the bear.
Hits. He takes 6 damage. Kit.
Okay. I think that's really all I can do. That hits for 9 and 16.
He's dead.
That was minimum and maximum.
Cool. Igneas. The bear lunges.
I was more thinking he uppercuts the bear.
Okay, so...
Oh, that really is cool.
Red Cape there is who I'm gonna go after.
That's what I have him labeled as in my thing.
Yeah! My attack
I was
hits
just putting
him
R.
for, 14 damage.
Very cool. Sometimes I have other things that are.
My
So
other
I put
attack
him in
hits
RC.
him.
Okay.
Unless he's dead already.
Nope.
For max damage.
So
That is,
that's 26 in total.
yeah.
Cool. Very nice. Well done. Trolli.
So the bear made a crit and a hit, so he hits both attacks.
Who's he going? Well, he can only reach one.
He can only reach one. It's a total of 27 damage.
Okay.
And then Trolli will be using Thorn Whip on that motherfucker across from her.
Mm-hmm.
It hits just barely with 15.
Okay.
Does a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
And then them pulling 10 feet forward, does that count as them falling off the thing?
Yes.
Nice.
Meaning.
Oh no, I fell 10 feet. I landed on my head.
Okay.
Cool.
You're close enough to the bottom that you can see he hurts his knee a little bit and then just gets up and starts making his way back up the stairs.
Cool.
You're on
So
floor
I'll
2.
I'll be facing the other way, ready for him.
Okay.
He like looks up at you. The fuck? Like,
That was fucking rude, dude. If I was higher up, I could have died.
wait a minute.
Okay, so Red Cape, I'm sorry, Fudge is going to move here as best he can, and go for,
This is a game of excuse me, pardon me.
yeah, go for Loki, and do, and use Kill Loki.
Cool.
It hits.
It hits.
It's super effective.
It does more damage than he has health before I add the modifier at the end. So.
Damn.
And then Red Cape is going to go for Fudge. Oh my god! It's you!
Yeah.
He hits.
Ow.
Okay. And then your friend dashes forward. Fuck it.
Ah, my knee. As he's like running up.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Kit. And you'll hear them, like, these are metal stairs, so you'll hear anyone who's running up behind you at any point.
Why not taking the bear's way?
With a 24, can I just like? Well, I guess I have to. We're still on the second floor. That's 14 damage for the
He's dead.
first attack. Oh, okay. Stab, dumb.
Okay. So,
I don't know, the bear could move. Okay.
the way it's going to work going forward, every floor you're on above 2, so it's not counting this one because this is I'm going to roll against the DC. If they fail, they're going to like hit one of the railings and land on that floor and not make a pile at the bottom. Because if you guys do it with every single body, I can't like do anything.
Right. Well, you could still make us take a fuckload of damage from landing on the bodies.
Right, but like if it was like
if anything, you can change it from bludgeoning to piercing damage, just with their fucking bones pierced
the
into
first
our
2
flesh.
floors have a mountain filling them up. Because like to put it in perspective, you guys have gotten the same roll. I roll a thing to see how many enemies make it to that floor at the same time you do.
Right.
So hypothetically, I think the maximum is like 9. If it's like 999, it's like okay, there's like 30 bodies there now.
Yeah.
Like if you do every single body.
I wasn't talking about every single body. I was just gonna dump the ones that like I had near the
Right.
edge. Like if I'm at the edge or they're at the edge, it's gonna dump them.
Igneas,
Okay, so one of my attacks hit, one missed.
I'm assuming you're.
Yeah, no, okay,
You don't
yeah.
have to move, it's fine.
Sorry, I meant to establish that I am just going up and hitting him.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna.
Whoa. Whack!
The one that hit is 12 damage.
How's your
Put it
knee?
aside for me. Can I just... Thank you.
Trolli.
The bear's gonna face up with that man. Both hit. There's a 15 and 18. for an amazing total of 9 damage.
Bear kills him. You have 9 health. You guys have made it through another floor.
Very cool.
So there's just gonna be 20 of these.
Not 20.
Okay.
18.
Nice. I'm having a great time. Especially
And then you get to the big boy rooms.
especially with the bear in front of us.
Yeah. Well, I was like, on the one hand, I'm worried they're not going to have fun with this. But on the other hand, it's supposed to be like
God damn it.
the same vibe I'm going for. And you will immediately be like, you might have called me on it in your
I
head.
did.
The Final Fantasy VII, like, guess we're taking the stairs. But with encounters.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't want to do
That was the
63.
first thing I thought of when you described this to me.
Yeah.
And then when you said specifically, there's a 1 on the wall, and I gave you that look, that was me calling
There's
you
a
out
3
on it.
on the wall now. Also, just to make your guys' lives easier, until you get to the top, that door will always be locked.
As I said, also, I'm
Yeah.
jamming swords in it every time.
So, we can call it here and go grab food if you guys would like it. Great.
I guess.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye. I'm waving at the microphone.